It'll happen someday. She'll forget about you. She'll forget about all your lies for her own slice of truth. I swear I miss you from happy days past, back when I always thought love would always last. Oh, I hope heaven, oh, I hope heaven, oh, I hope heaven finds you. Someday I'll call you. Someday we'll try to reconcile all the days that we let slip by. I'll try to forgive you, but I'll never forget. I learned my lessons from all your regrets. So I hope heaven, oh, I hope heaven, oh, I hope heaven finds you. Oh, heaven finds you. Oh, yes I do. Oh, heaven finds you.
A congressional map that was created by state lawmakers in 2021. Alabama Secretary of State Wes Allen is also supporting AG Marshall in seeking to have the injunction lifted before May 8th so as to go into effect for the May 19th primary elections. The move from Marshall comes after a landmark ruling came from the U.S. Supreme Court last week regarding a congressional map case out of Louisiana. That case was almost identical to a situation here in Alabama regarding congressional districts. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled that congressional district maps cannot be drawn with race or minority populations being the primary focus and criteria. Marshall says that with this ruling now in place, he's confident that the state can implement a race-neutral district map going forward. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
A high school broadcast media class out of Prattville High School is currently raising money in order to take part in a national level competition and conference. The class placed first in TV production for the state of Alabama and now wants to employ their talent at the Skills USA National Leadership and Skills Conference that will be held in Atlanta in the first week of June. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
For many homeowners, there's untapped reserves hiding in plain sight. It's not in the savings account. It's not in the stock market. It's right under your roof. Now more than ever, homeowners are sitting on record levels of home equity, and that equity belongs to you. It can be used to consolidate high-interest credit card debt, to pay expensive school tuition, to cover medical expenses, to invest in renovations, you name it, because that money is yours. This isn't about taking on unnecessary debt. It's about using an asset you already own to improve your financial position and your quality of life. The key is understanding your options and choosing the strategy that fits your goals. Let's see what's possible with the equity in your home. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
It's time to show Mom how much you appreciate her with a Jenny Lynn's floral creation for Mother's Day. Skip the grocery store flowers and make one quick call. 285-1000. Roses, lilies, beautiful bouquets, and gift baskets designed just for Mom. Call Jenny Lynn's Creations, 285-1000.
Hey, this is Troop with Heirloom Jewelers. I've been advertising at Blue Water for going on 3 years now. Since starting advertising at Blue Water, we have seen our business grow exponentially. And if you would like to see your business grow, I suggest advertising at Blue Water Broadcasting.
Blue Water Broadcasting is the #1 most listened to radio group in the River region. Find out how to put this reach to work for your business. Call us to find out how we can help. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome into the program. Thank God for another beautiful day. A little overcast, but still beautiful. Especially being able to give away scholarships in my mother's name to two lovely, very brilliant young women going to Catholic. Gave away a couple scholarships this morning.
Awesome, Joey.
But yes, so thank God for a beautiful day. Hopefully it'll be a beautiful show, and Montgomery needs a new mayor. What say you, Eddie Bader?
Yes, I agree with you on that 1,000%.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do the water park this afternoon?
We can't.
Why?
The on-water operations, unless you're talking about going to Edie's and climbing the rope course.
No, I thought we could go shoot the rapids.
No, man, they had to fire their executive director because they had, like, algae or something.
Okay.
Or somebody peed in it or something. I don't know.
We're done with the water park?
I guess we're done with the water park. But you know what we're also doing downtown?
What's that?
We're redistricting.
Are
the
we
legislature's moving in that direction.
Are we now?
We have on the phone here Jeff Poore, host of the Jeff Poore Show, 106.5 FM down there in the Fair Oak Mobile area. And, of course, he is editor-in-chief at 1819news.com. Jeff, how are you today?
Doing well. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being here. So we talked about it a little bit on your show. I want to kick it to you on what do you make of the first day of the special session and the protesting and the railing against them in the committee hearings? And are they actually going to get it done? Is it going to be a 6-1, a 7-0 map? How do you see it shaping up?
I think the protests are all astroturf, paid. I don't think the protesters necessarily are. It's probably some people who have sincere beliefs about what's going on. But the whole organization effort, it's playing the race card, trying to maintain a hold on to U.S. House seats. That's what's going on here. with these protesters, with some of the rhetoric you're hearing inside the walls of the dilapidated Alabama State House. But as far as the X's and O's go, so we know this. We know that at least initially the stated objective was not to draw new maps, not to draw a 7-0 map, is to create an apparatus, a pathway to getting the 2023 map passed. They passed already and signed into law by Governor Ivey to make that the applicable map for 2026 and beyond. That's the stated objective, and they're trying to put the measures into place. However, someone brought this point up to me this morning, and this is going to be a problem for these guys. They want to take a map that was drawn that, you know, if you go back and you look, there's reporting, they used race to draw the 2023 map.
Mm-hmm.
They used race. They thought that the way they had drawn the 2nd Congressional District, that they had a factor in there that was compliant with the court's mandate. They thought that they had drawn the 7th Congressional District in a way that was also compliant with the mandate. We're playing under a new set of circumstances now. We have a Supreme Court decision that says thou shalt not, or I don't know what it is, it's just that you can't use race as a determination when you draw districts. So we can't go back to the 2023 map because they used race to draw it. So what's going to happen, and this is what I understand, the Trump administration is very emboldened right now. They had some successful elections in Indiana last night where they unseated some Republicans who didn't want to cooperate and didn't want to draw a map, and they lost their Senate seats. They're going to be very aggressive on Tennessee and very aggressive on Alabama. It looks like Tennessee is playing ball. Tennessee is trying to figure out a way to carve up Memphis and have all their seats Republican. Alabama, they expect to do the same. They're already out recruiting candidates. In some places, I'm hearing that as well. But they're going to have to draw a brand new map, and are they prepared to do that? Where's the governor? I mean, has anybody heard or seen the governor in the last 2 weeks? So that's sort of the state of play right now.
So if they have to draw new maps, does it mean they have to have more days than the amount of days they have for the special, or they have to do some formal process that they can't get done in this time?
I don't know. I don't know what the rules of the law are. Can they just have special elections? Can we go through the process of the primaries and take these off the ballot? I don't know what the answer to that question is, but this is something I would love to hear from members of the House of Representatives who might have some insight in, because they would supposedly they're going to vote on this, but they were told not to talk to the press. They were told that you don't want to give Democrats an opening here. You don't want to make the Democrats mad. You don't want to give them fodder, or you don't want them to use something you say in a court case. Well, here's the problem. They're going to do all that anyway.
Right.
And no one really knows what's going on here. A lot of this it's always this way with reapportionment. Behind the scenes, it's not a transparent process. That's the problem with this whole system here. But that's what we're facing.
And it's a shame we don't have leadership, that we don't have a governor that can actually, get on camera and at least talk to the press. And she don't even have to talk to us. Like, just talk to a press pool. Mm-hmm. Like, answer a few basic questions about what direction we're heading.
When's the last time she had done a press conference?
I can't remember.
COVID?
Wow.
Sweet Creek when she fell out?
Post-COVID.
Wow.
I mean, she just doesn't. She's not a lead. This is the thing, guys. Like, if she's not capable of performing the duties of her job, step aside, hand the baton off to someone else for the next few months, presumably Governor Ainsworth, Lieutenant Governor Ainsworth. And let's just get this done. I mean, we're okay with the governor on autopilot, on cruise control to some degree, but right now the circumstances are different. And if you're not capable of performing the functions of your job, just step aside and do something more fulfilling with your life than what you're doing right now.
Well, and if you got a Lieutenant Governor Ainsworth who became Governor Ainsworth, not only could you get this done, I think you could supercharge the handing of the baton off to Tuberville.
Certainly.
Like it could be kind of a great several months there with Ainsworth at least trying to clean up the executive branch as much as you can as the governor and then hand it over to Coach.
And he's able to hit the ground running, yeah. I mean, absolutely. But she needs to be seen right now. She needs to there's no leadership there. What we are seeing right now in the states that, at least 3 of the states adjacent to Alabama, and Georgia's different with Governor Kemp, but in Florida, in Mississippi, and Tennessee, they're very active here. They're very interested, engaged in this process, and this legislature, but more so this governor. I don't think they know what they're doing. They haven't given it much thought. They would rather it just go away and deal with it later.
Now, I want to take your temperature as we're in the midst of all this. Does this shake up, say, your statewide races and, say, your United States Senate race? It seems like, in particular, the AG race, in particular, Jay Mitchell and Catherine Robertson, we're throwing a lot of sharp elbows at one another. And let's stick and start with that one. What do you make of that current AG race?
I had Jay Mitchell on this morning on my show. He did take a shot at Catherine Robertson and Steve Marshall, saying that, I don't know if this is true, that every Voting Rights Act case before the Supreme Court that's been challenged has been won except for one, and it was Alabama's. So, take that for what it's worth. He's trying to make something out of that. But I think these Attorney General candidates are really saying the right things, wanting to do the right thing. And I just think anything shy of 7-0, and this will, at least not trying to do 7-0, is probably going to have some ramifications, if not from the voters, certainly from the Trump administration.
Absolutely. And then on the Senate race, do you think this actually gives a boost to Steve Marshall because it seems still tight, even despite Barry Moore being a great campaigner and the Trump endorsement? This gives Steve Marshall the chance to shine nationally and in all sorts of local media.
I mean, I think he was in danger of not making the runoff. I think today he's looking a lot better than he was pre-runoff. Pre-Louisiana decision. Just depends on what he does, how he handles it, how forceful he is in his rhetoric. He's certainly doing a lot more and talking about it a lot more than other state-level, high-level officials, maybe with the exception of Ainsworth, but he's lieutenant governor and lame duck, effectively. But Wes Allen is trying to capitalize. I haven't seen as much of him, but I know that he's at least, finally got to write appeals and paperwork.
Yeah.
But, you're right. Steve Marshall, I think this is his opportunity here. We'll see how he handles it.
Now, I got to bring up the big headline of the morning. Cable news giant, founder of CNN, Ted Turner, passed away at 87. When I think of Ted Turner, my first thought, and maybe it's my generation, but I think it's a couple generations, I think TBS, I think Braves baseball, I think WCW wrestling.
Remember, he used to put, it wouldn't be the real names of the players on the back of their jerseys. He'd just put outrageous stuff just to see if anybody was watching. Yeah.
So, I'd imagine, you love Braves baseball. What do you think of when you think of Ted Turner?
I think of the Braves, obviously, because he made them a national team. I was in Colorado on Friday and Saturday, and there's a lot of Braves fans at Coors Field. Mm-hmm. But wherever you go, if you ever will go watch the Braves play on the road, that's why. It's Ted Turner putting the Braves on TBS and making them a national team.
And they sucked. They sucked so bad.
Well, until they were really good in them.
Oh, but they were awful for a while. It was awful. It was awful.
But, we didn't have baseball and didn't have a national presence until, maybe you get the game of the week or whatever. Yep. But didn't have a national presence until Ted Turner. And I think he changed the game for that reason. I think Ted Turner did bestow on us as our current cable news culture. If it weren't for him, the Fox News, and I remember him and Rupert Murdoch, and remember they had a yacht race.
Yep.
And they got nasty.
They were going at it.
But the arrival of Fox News, the arrival of MSNBC, and all these 24-hour news channels, well, that all started because Ted Turner started CNN. And he kind of invented this whole. I don't know how much of an impact, or probably in the waning days of it being effective, because so much is moving. It's democratized now. So much of it's moving online, but it had a good run, and it's all because of Ted Turner.
Yep. Yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking how much influence that one guy, of course, with everybody else working with him, but that one guy had on me. Like with Braves baseball, I was at the winning game of the '95 NLCS. And I remember Klesko there in the outfield, and by the way, I know you're taking your kid to a lot of sporting events. You got to wonder sometimes how much they'll remember. I was only 6 or 7, and I remember that day vividly. It was just a brilliant, beautiful day. But then I think of like also my childhood. It's Hulk Hogan turning heel to Hollywood Hogan, brother. Yeah. And then you mentioned the political culture. I think our culture it's cable news, it's CNN, and it's Rush Limbaugh. And so I know Rush is the outlier there in my little litany here, but it's kind of incredible, like when you get that sort of vision, that sort of entrepreneurial spirit, and also willing to just gamble. He did a lot of gambles in his business dealings. The amount of influence one guy can have on an entire culture.
Did you ever eat at Ted's Montana Grill in your time?
No, I don't think so.
So here's a chain of like steakhouses that still are around that serve bison, but that was part of his contribution. Obviously, I think just buying the rights to all these movies, these old movies, and putting them on TBS.
Oh yeah,
where you just didn't have. I mean, you didn't have that, and you think about the you could turn on cable TV and all the offerings. Well, it started with TBS, CNN, TNT later on. He was the cable news visionary, or the cable TV visionary.
Yeah, and well, we'll definitely get into more of that. But I just wanted to kind of close with that because, especially in the South, to see a guy who was this mogul, who was very much a Southern man in a lot of ways. Nicknamed what? Mouth of the South?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. But then he married Jane Fonda.
Well, the Jane Fonda thing is a little less forgivable, but
well,
I guess if you got that kind of money. Then
that's true.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I always appreciate your time, Jeff. If folks want to check out what you're working on, how can they do so?
1819 News, 1819news.com. Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter/X, x.com/Jeff_Poor.
Appreciate it, man. Again, folks, that's Jeff Poor. Always love his time on the program. And yeah, it got me reminiscing. Like the TBS and TNT were mainstays. Plus, and he's right about there was a feature used to be called Dinner and a Movie where there was just always movies, and that's back in the day where you just watched
them at some point too.
Yeah, some of them. Like, and you forget now in this day and age where you can stream anything.
Yeah, you can't take it for granted.
There's something about like you didn't have control and you had to hit that right spot to go and watch that particular flick.
Yeah. Plus, he was one of the largest landowners in the U.S.
I believe so.
He owns, and because his whole thing was, he said it years ago that he wanted to buy it before foreigners could. Before foreigners could. But he had another word for that, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like you'd think of his entire career. He reeled just before his 80th birthday. He had Lewy body dementia, a neurological disorder that caused dementia and muscle failure. Was reportedly in a rehab center in early 2025 after a bout of pneumonia. His life work, of course, he found at TBS and Cartoon Network, or even that.
I didn't know he did Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network. I had forgotten that he had anything to do with that. Turner Classic Movies as well.
Yeah, he knows good entertainment.
Of course, known for his brash, outspoken personality and thin mustache, was also a philanthropist, founding the United Nations Foundation, a bison rancher, you just heard Jeff Poor mention that, and a yacht collector and a political activist. President Trump confirmed Turner's passing in a Truth Social post. In fact, let's find the full Trump post, because Trump probably knew this guy fairly well.
I would feel like they knew each other very well.
Here's what Trump said. Ted Turner, one of the greats of all time, just died. He founded CNN, sold it, and was personally devastated by the deal because the new ownership took CNN, his baby, and destroyed it. Okay. I'm glad I read the whole thing. Ted Turner's dead. Let me take a shot at CNN.
Exactly.
It became woke and everything that he is not all about. Maybe the new buyers, wonderful people, will be able to bring it back to its former credibility and glory. Regardless, however, one of the greats of broadcast history and a friend of mine. Whenever I needed him, he was there, always willing to fight for a good cause, President Donald J. Trump. Yeah. But definitely a friend of his.
We lost a local guy, too. A friend of the show, Tom Pershing, passed away. Dr.
Oh,
Tom. He
Tom
passed away, I
Pershing?
believe, yesterday, yeah.
I hate to hear that, man.
Yeah, me too. He's a great guy. Great guy. I knew him off air a little bit, but dealt with him some in business, but man, he's a great guy.
Well, may God give him rest.
Yeah.
Give his soul rest. I did not know that. Thank you
Yeah.
for telling me. 272-9228 if you want to get on the conversation. But yeah, we can, if you got Ted Turner idea, folks, and Ted Turner stories or anything about Ted Turner, again, the golden era of my childhood was a lot of that cable stuff, and especially the wrestling, the Braves baseball.
Well, you remember how mouthy he was, too. I mean, he was, at that time, he was politically incorrect before there was anything
Well, part
like
of
that.
the wrestling is like he really wanted to stick it to Vince McMahon. And they did not like each other.
I didn't know that.
And then eventually you end up
Oh, you
respecting
end up-
each other and you're playing the same game essentially.
Sure.
Start working together essentially.
I did not know that he had an issue with McMahon. That's funny.
Oh, it was hilarious. Yeah, no, they started, well, and this was Bischoff who was running.
Yeah.
Eric Bischoff because they were live. WCW Nitro, live on TNT. With people say I favor Tony Schiavone, which actually, I'll take it. That dirty dog.
You don't want me to comment on that.
That dirty dog. Oh, wait, you don't like my hair actually pulled up? It always needs to be down?
I feel like I'm at a nice restaurant and you're the wine guy.
I'm the wine guy. Yeah.
I really do. If we had a tux for you right now, yeah.
But anyway, one that fits or one that's got a little baggy in the shoulders? Yeah,
little baggy.
A little baggy in the shoulders, right. It wasn't an expensive car.
Right.
Right, and I can't afford tailoring. Anyway, Bischoff decides, because they're live on TNT, he starts giving away results of the pre-taped WWF stuff. Yeah, they would do stuff like that.
Do you
and
think
essentially,
that hurt-
Ted gave them free reign to do crazy crap like that.
Do you think that hurt him at all, though? I think, if anything, it kind of made people want to watch both.
And they would also do stuff and it did backfire, where it's like, oh my God, this Mankind won the belt, and made everybody go, I'm watching that. But there's other things, because Turner owned the network, they could start the show before the top of the hour.
Oh, that's right, whenever they wanted to. That was the thing
Right.
about TBS, though. They were always, everything was like 10:05,
Yeah, they
11:05, 3:05.
They could play with the format as much as they wanted, and they were pretty ingenious about hooking
forgot
people
all about that.
into the next thing before the hour was up, because that used to be how you'd watch, folks. It was based on kind of the clock.
Yeah, it was, with the TV guide.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go to line one. You're on there. Who's this? Hello.
Bang, bang.
Hey.
Hey, I used to love me some Cactus Jack, baby.
Cactus Jack.
But you know my
Yeah,
favorite
Dude
player,
Love,
my favorite
Mankind.
character was?
Who?
Dude Love was my favorite, man. Peace, that I threw out the peace signs, man. And what
Nick
was it?
Foley,
Cactus
baby.
Jack, Dude Love. And what else? He had one more other character.
Mankind, yeah.
Yeah, Mankind.
Mankind was all right. Mandible Claw, that was his only thing. I tell you, my favorite one was when he fell off that steel cage and landed on his back of Tax.
That is
my God.
Oh, there's also a classic, it's such a classic moment in wrestling where he gets thrown off the top of Hell in a Cell by The Undertaker. And they've talked about it, and in fact they've watched it together. And they're like, "I thought you were dead," because it's 20 feet up there. They throw him down there. The way he lands is pretty brutal. But the call by Jim Ross is just epic. Oh my God, he's broken in half. Mankind is broken in half. It's so.
Because when he landed on his back of those tacks, you could see the blood and them sticking in
dude.
He had about 50 or 60 sticking in his back.
And let him feel good.
I was like, this is not, first of all, if the fall of 20, 30 feet from that top of that cage didn't kill you,
Yeah, but he landed
right
on the
those
mat, right?
tacks would even worse.
I mean, come on, he
And
landed
I
on
tell you,
the
the
mat.
most dangerous matches, the Heartbreak Kids used to have the best ladder matches. Oh, my God.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels.
HBK, baby. Yeah, I mean, HBK he's doing TMZ. You know, one thing I liked about Ted Turner, you go back real quick, I'm going to go back and forth, but Ted Turner, he he's the reason I was told that he brought back the bison because it was almost extinct.
It was almost extinct, and yeah, Ted Turner did do that.
I have to admit, though, I don't love a bison burger or a bison steak. Like, it's all right.
It's all right,
but
it's a little tough.
I
It's
prefer
all right.
regular, Angus or something.
Yeah, but when you got Nairn,
Yeah, that's true.
okay.
Thank you for that.
What was
Good
so
point.
scary about it is during the cowboy Indian days, they used to have guys with long rifles in trains and just popping them, just shooting,
Oh, yeah.
just killing the buffalo
Drove
for
them to
no fun.
extinction. Yeah.
But it was to extinction just for the fun of it. And the Indians used everything. Even they used their horns, they used their hooves, their meat, everything.
Yeah, that's.
And it almost starved some of the Indian
Yeah,
tribes.
it wasn't
up
out for fun. I think their whole purpose was they were trying to starve the Indian. I mean,
I think so too.
Yeah, 100%.
Especially those bad blankets. What were the blankets with the what? What was in the blankets?
smallpox.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah.
I tell you, you know what? Everybody complains about slavery and everything,
Yeah.
but I don't think anybody has dogged more than the Indians, American Indians. And you know what? I don't see them protesting and raising hell all the time and causing trouble.
You just ain't looking in the right places, man.
I must be looking in the wrong places.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, but it's just some people like to play the sympathy card a little too damn much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a lot of that, a lot of victimhood out there, especially now more than ever.
Mm-hmm. There's a good bit of that.
We watch a lot of YouTubes. A lot of people that commit crimes all the time, with these the police scams and everything. They commit the crime, and then suddenly they play the victim card so quick. It's unbelievable. And let me ask you something real quick, to Mr. Tupai. Is it Tupai or Tupai? Tupai.
Two
pies.
pies. I'll try 2 cakes. I ain't scared.
Yeah, 2 of everything from this guy.
Here's my question: Is what you do B&Bs, right?
Yeah, I got an Airbnb or 2.
You got an Airbnb, okay?
Well, then he's got
I
one
think
that's
so
actually
much-
a private B&B where he'll cook you breakfast.
That's if we have a good night.
Really?
Yeah, that's right. It's got to be a good night.
Wait a minute. Will they cook breakfast in the Speedo?
No, it's a kimono.
No, it's kimono. Yeah, 100%. And it's the short one.
Okay. Of course. Why would you want to show those legs and those kneecaps,
That's
right?
right.
I mean,
But anyway,
Good.
your question
Got
about
it.
the B&B.
do it. Yeah, here's the question about it is, I see so many, I can understand the people complaining about it. What do you do to control people from parking 50, 60 to 100 cars in a neighborhood and they're using it for a party for a weekend?
Usually,
What do
you try to vet your client, no
What do you
doubt.
do?
But then I also have relationships with the
Correct.
neighbors, both sides of me, and they will call me and tell me if there's any kind of issues.
Okay.
And knock on wood,
Okay,
honestly,
so-
never had nothing, but I know
Sure.
of several that have.
Could happen, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so what do you do? Go down there and say, hey, the party's over, you got to go out? Hey, I got a contract.
No, I
You
just call the
can't throw
sheriff.
me out.
I just call the sheriff. I've learned not to get
And
involved
have
personally. Just call the sheriff, let them do their job.
What are they going to be charged with? I mean, they got a contract, don't they? With
They have,
with you?
they have a contract, but they also have occupancy limited to whatever you paid for. So if you've got paid for 4 people, you can't have 50 people at the house. And most of the time they know when they're busted. They don't
I
put
heard
up too much of a fight.
I heard most of the time they have. I guess screening is your most important thing to make sure this doesn't happen.
It is, and with Airbnb, and I think some of the other ones, they have a rating system. So, like, I'm a 5-star host, so I usually generally only rent out to 5-star people. But now, if it's somebody that's never been on
they have
Airbnb,
some-
I'll talk to them, whatever. But
And you say you're from Chisholm.
You said 5-star people. How do you rate them? Are they rated?
yeah, they're rated too. Like after someone stays, Airbnb, and I think all of them do it. They send out a survey to both parties and say, "Hey, what'd you think? What'd you think?"
So you wouldn't do an Airbnb to somebody who doesn't have a rating at all, has never done it before?
Generally, no. I'll talk to them on the phone, and if they give me, if I'm talking to some 90-year-old woman, that'd be one thing. But most of the time, it's some kid trying to get something by. and you
What
figure
about
it out.
if it's like Ahmed with no profile pic?
No.
Okay.
Dealt with that. Yeah. No. No. If I can't spell your last name with English letters, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Wait a minute. You mean if you can't spell his name after what, 2
With,
beers?
with English letters, if they can't use English letters, and my private investigator can't figure out your name, then no, we're not.
No Russian?
No. None.
All right.
That I know about.
Did the city Did the city pass some rules on Airbnbs?
I'm not sure if they did in Montgomery or not. Mine are not in Montgomery, but I know that there's a lot of pushback, and I get it. I mean, if I was in a neighborhood and there's Airbnb next door and there's a couple parties, yeah, that would get old in a hurry. But a lot of times, you just got to go back to your owner, and you tell the owner, hey, you got to vet your people better. And if they've got a management company, then they can take it up with the management company. But, just like with anything, you got to do your due diligence.
I guess you're right. I guess doing a little questionnaire with people
and just talk to them.
Looking at their ratings and everything, and you don't have any problems.
Knock on wood, I've really never had any problems.
Do you have a certain age limit?
No, I think a lot of them are 25, but we don't have that
It's like
on
renting
ours.
a car.
Yeah, we don't have it on ours. To me, it's a no-brainer. If somebody sells me something that they're 19 years old, chances are they're not going to get it. Now, if they're a military 19-year-old and they're here TDY, well, yeah, come on in.
By the way, did y'all see that Montgomery approved a new flag?
Yeah, saw that.
Oh,
It's got guns on it.
Was that a contest?
Here, let's pull it up on the
They have a
stream.
contest for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had students come up with it.
Is that a yellow ribbon?
Go to
Police-
Joey Clark
police tape
Live.
ribbon?
I've got it pulled up on the screen here. It's like a star that's blue, like a stencil star with gold embroidery around that star, like on both sides of it. And then like a blue ribbon with three. It's okay. It's not the most... It's okay.
It's okay. I mean,
it's
it
not
looks like
terrible.
a logo you'd see on a
Like,
T-shirt.
It's not terrible, but it's also going.
Hey, so when's the next time the mayor's going to be on air on your show?
Never.
Next mayor, maybe.
No, I ain't interested right now.
Oh my goodness! I tell you, somebody you would like. I would like. I like it when was it Chief Murphy used to come on the show all the time.
Yeah, and
He's a solid
I
dude.
like Kevin a lot, but yeah, we just let it go by
Actually,
the wayside.
I got something I got to call Kevin about.
I
today.
bet you. I bet you. If you ask Kevin right now, I guess he's the deputy sheriff of Montgomery County, right?
Yeah.
And being the deputy sheriff, I bet he'd come on your show.
Oh,
of course, yeah.
Friend of the show, friend of ours personally. Great guy.
But why won't our police chief come on the show, Mr. Puppet?
I don't know. Because maybe I'm going to give him something to smuggle back so he can send Morse code.
Oh. Or maybe there's a pre-written rule.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate the time. All right,
See you, soldier boy.
No, we had before I went on vacation last year. We were
Yeah.
supposed to have him on and didn't show.
No
And
show
I
a couple
haven't-
times.
Yeah, I haven't done that since.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what do you think of that flag?
I mean, I saw it this
So
morning.
it's got diagonal, red on the edges and a white streak in the middle. That's like your basic color pattern. And on top of that, it looks like, are those laurels or olive branches on the top
is
and
that right?
bottom? What is that exactly? I almost think it's olive branches or something. Yeah. And then a little ribbon. It's it's not a bad flag.
No, it's not bad.
Man, you got to be careful saying the word flag these days.
Why is it Flag Day or something?
Let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this? That's just
They're so
rude.
busy.
That's so rude.
Okay, here's the question I got. I know people are going to get mad for me asking. How much money did we waste on this?
I don't think we waste a lot of money. He said.
I just...
I
I mean,
have no
I get it.
idea.
We need a new flag or something. I don't know.
No, I think it was student-led.
Well,
I think
did
a
they
student
pay
came
for
up
it?
No, the actual reflagging of the...
Yeah, and then we're going to have to change all the stationery. I mean, somebody's brother-in-law in the flag business?
No.
I mean, now all the flags got to be replaced. He's got to buy them from somewhere.
I mean, it's going to cost money. I mean, they spend... But, the government spends money on stuff, man. That's why they tax us.
But we occasionally should give just a little bit of pushback. Maybe prioritize things like
And
hire an extra cop. Forget about the flag.
The line item for a new flag setup is why are we paying for new letterhead?
You have to take all this into consideration. Everything changes. Everything changes. What are we going to do with the old flags? Are they collectibles?
So it was the new flag was chosen as a finalist among 27 designs submitted as part of a year-long citywide essay contest announced last year. The decision to create a new one it came after a high school student raised concerns about the original 1952 Montgomery flag, which contained Confederate symbols. The new design features a large gold and blue star at the center with a blue ribbon containing 9 smaller stars meant to represent each of Montgomery City Council districts. Students participating in the contest were asked to submit designs they believed embody peace, unity, and shared values.
I don't see any of that on there, but whatever. I don't see nothing bad.
You are not of...
No, I'm just saying, I don't see any of those, what they were trying to do with that. I don't see any of that in that flag, but I just see a different flag. So what?
Okay.
My brother-in-law's got a flag business, is my bet.
Actually, I think it's not that bad.
Not bad, but is it required? Is it necessary? This is what we're doing?
Would you prefer the flag had been...
It'd been fine. I'd prefer them to go, you know what?
I
The
didn't even
flag
know
is annoying, but it's not a priority for us. We're going to move on to things
Yeah.
like, I don't know, hire an extra cop now and again.
Yeah, well, we're budgeted for that, but we're just not getting it done.
So you're not spending the money?
No, and then it gets repurposed. After we just weren't able to find enough people to pay. We got the budget for plenty more than we have. Yeah. Anyway, we got to hit a break here.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. With PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 specials. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
We didn't say it, you did. Guests keep telling us Epicure and Jack's Tavern serves the best steak around. Wet-aged in-house, hand-cut, perfectly cooked. When people talk, we listen, and we keep doing what we do best. We invite you to come experience the difference for yourself soon. Epicure and Jack's Tavern. Come taste what everyone's talking about.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the number one pharmacy in the River region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of healthcare you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients, from making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly to getting to know you and your family's needs and following up on any questions you may have. Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire River region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We've got a very warm day today with a high around 87 and a significant storm system approaching. Partial sunshine today with the risk of some scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially by late afternoon, and an increasing threat tonight. Then the threat of strong to severe storms in the overnight hours and early in the day on Thursday. All modes of severe weather are possible, and there could be some locally heavy rainfall. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action with instant push notifications for severe weather alerts. It's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Del Rey to Publix.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
So yesterday, Marco Rubio, it was his time to shine in the press room. We'll have to get to some of those clips.
I did enjoy that
from yesterday. He was in his element.
But maybe it's just me, but as they rise up in the ranks, I worry sometimes they get kneecapped.
What do you mean?
Well, not just because of Trump, because I know there's some envy with Trump and some of the people that work around him, but even outside, if someone starts to get a little bit of crabs in the bucket kind of thing, if somebody starts to do a little bit better, even on the Republican side, somebody will start kneecapping
of course.
this
guy. Of course.
I can't stand that.
That's already happening with both Rubio and Vance.
See, I can't stand that. Instead of, it's fine to be fair, celebrate, and criticize.
Well, in fact, that's what we'll probably do the next hour, is Vance is out there doing like big rally pushes against the war on fraud, against the Dems fraud. Rubio is shining in particular. If there is in the news, Axios has out there, we can get into the details, the U.S. and Iran close to signing one-page memorandum in the war. It would set a 30-day framework to reach a nuclear deal. Iran would receive billions in frozen funds. The U.S. wants at least a 15-year ban on uranium enrichment. So there's all sorts of things.
15, that's...
Right. Well, we'll see. This is also what's been kind of put out there. And Trump said, either Iran agrees or we start bombing again. So, but Rubio could really shine if this actually gets wrapped up with a vote pretty quickly. But then also there's a third person to consider for 2028, though it would be a long shot.
Who's that?
Vivek Ramaswamy.
I thought we were doing a governorship.
He did.
And?
He won he won every county in Ohio to be the Republican nominee.
Okay. Then anything like a Tuberville, we're just waiting for the vote to be officially counted, and he's in?
Yeah, pretty much. He won by 65 points, the Republican primary.
Imagine, and I know we always laugh and say Ohio's Midwest or Alabama, but imagine if he could do that here.
No, I don't know about that.
Why?
I just don't know.
Why? Midwest Alabama is Ohio, 1,000%. I'm sure
people don't trust him.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, also, when's the last time? Let me just stick to this one. When's the last time somebody's not a Christian, outspokenly? So, Yeah, there are plenty of people that say they're Christians.
Yeah,
but you know that whole game.
Right.
But like somebody says, no, I
openly says it.
I'm Hindu.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see that going well.
Not here in Alabama. I can see your.
I think that's a little different in Ohio. So Ohio's,
Yeah, they're Midwest, but they.
I don't know.
Not
I
to be
like
funny, I think they have a little bit stronger education college system than people that stick around after college in Ohio than they do here.
But you notice it with all three of those guys. Like, just different factions are like, I'm done with them. Like, I'm against him. I'm against it. Because they're all rising in their respective ways. And this could very well lead to, Vivek could be governor for 8 years if he wants to,
right?
It looks like. But, he could easily become a senator. But he ran for president out of nowhere. Remember, the guy's a billionaire.
I know.
And he was quite effective.
And let's be honest, besides Obama, he was probably one of the last ones I ever thought would have gone this far. And I hate saying it, but based on his religion, his skin color, to be honest, most people don't consider him to be American, although he's been here his whole life.
Mm-hmm.
But then look at him. He thinks outside the box.
What hurts him, though, constantly?
Yeah.
Nerd. Seriously.
Yeah,
I think
I get
more
that.
than the racial or the religious
Just too
thing or
nerdy,
whatever. Or
don't get the common
you
man.
haven't been American long enough to yada, yada, yada.
He needs to come
he's
fishing with me
born
then.
there, born here. I think sometimes it's a problem with smart people. Like, he's tone deaf to a lot of stuff.
No, I get
that makes people just go even more like, I don't trust this guy, and he's in pharmaceutical stuff.
That's
and
a big thing I know with
blah, blah.
pharmaceuticals. Nobody
He's
trusts
too shiny. Like the stuff that stuck against
Yeah,
him.
but every once in a while, the true shiny is truly what it is.
Perhaps. One of you stumping for Vivek? You're going to tear down J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio
I
now?
still got my T-shirt. I'm afraid to wear it, but I'd love to see those three team up. Bring in some Matt Gaetz too.
But you're absolutely right about the
Four
knee
horsemen.
capping thing. It's already happening. The angling's already happening. Now, I have to say, did you watch much of the Tucker Carlson New York Times podcast?
No.
Tucker was a little all over the place.
Oh, boy.
It's
I
like-
watched him with.
I didn't call Trump the Antichrist. And then she played him a clip.
I got a clip.
She played him a clip where he literally calls him the Antichrist.
Yes.
He's like, well, I didn't say that. Like, he straight to after she plays the. I don't know where you got that because I didn't. Those words did not come out of my lips.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did, dude.
Yeah, they did.
Tucker,
wow.
Tucker.
Oh, wow.
But there was another moment where he's like, well, clearly people are out against J.D. Vance. And she's like, well, which people? Well, I don't know, but obviously it's happening. And people are knocking him for that, but I'm like, no, Tucker's right about that one.
I mean,
because
that's
this is
pretty
just the
obvious.
nature of
Yeah,
the
it's the nature of the beast, man. I mean, you're going to have haters, especially if you're succeeding.
Yeah. So we can get into Rubio and Vance and Trump giving a good that-a-boy to Vivek Ramaswamy after the dominant victory. Yeah, and Trump's candidates were just dominant. Dominated Ohio primaries, including the gubernatorial race up there in Ohio. And also, as Jeff Poore mentioned, 5 of the 7 Republicans who refused to support redistricting, 5 of the 7 lost.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
Because Trump backed their opponents.
Yep.
And hey, Alabama,
better listen up.
You want Trump? He ain't going anywhere.
No.
And he can still move the needle quite a bit more than y'all can.
Definitely.
So y'all better get it done.
And he ain't afraid to go out on fire.
Mm-hmm. That's certainly true. We got to hit this break. We'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Don't miss the River Region Healthy Living Expo happening Thursday, May 14th from 10 to 2 at the Shops at East Chase. From senior health to total wellness, it's all here and admission is free. Learn more in the Check It Out section at WAKA.com.
If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Let's go right to the phones. Talk to Austin Baranko with Invista Advisors. Hey, Austin, how you doing today, man?
Well, having a great day, Joey. I'm up here in Prattville with the Meals on Wheels team at their annual charity event. Trying to support these guys. It's always a great cause.
Certainly.
It's very cool, very cool. And well, tell us a little bit more about it. What are you up to with them?
Yeah, it is. It's a golf tournament. We support them, and both with our presence and financially. And we've got a great group of people up here. You'd probably know half the people here. I feel like it's half of Montgomery is here, and so played a little golf this morning. About to share some fellowship and lunch, and then head back into the office.
Well, let's just quickly here tell folks about Invista Advisors and what you can do for folks.
Yeah, so we're a full-service financial shop. We're a registered investment advisory, and we handle anything in the realm of finance. So if you need someone to help build a retirement plan or prepare to pay for kids' college or take care of an aging parent, buying or selling a business, looking for insurance, anything in the realm of finance that you need help with, we have someone on our team who's qualified to help. And if we don't, if it's something that is outside of our area of expertise, the relationships we have in the industry, we can certainly put you in touch with the right people. So we love the opportunity just to have a discussion with anyone that may be listening that needs help in the realm of finance.
I got a question for you, Austin.
Sure.
A situation that's come up where a friend of mine, unfortunately, has passed away, and his wife is just kind of catching up with all the insurance and everything, and all the accounts and everything, and she's very overwhelmed. Is that someone you guys could help with? Because she just doesn't know where to turn to kind of get a straight answer, and she wants to be able to put everything back in her name and be back in control of it. Is that something you guys can help?
Well, the term we call that is estate settlement. So when somebody passes and there may be, an insurance policy here, a retirement account there, a bank account here, and maybe the wife's name isn't on it, and she has to go through, either probate or she has to go through some type of documentation to put these assets in her name, which she's legally entitled to, but may be overwhelmed with the process and the administrative task to do that. That's exactly what we do. I probably handle 2 to 3 of those cases per month. It is definitely overwhelming to a widow or a widower, and thank you for asking. That's definitely something we specialize in.
Excellent.
So they could
be giving you a call, buddy.
They could call you at 387-0094, help her out.
Please do. We'd love the opportunity to help her.
Well, again, folks, it's 387-0094. Across the board, any of your financial needs, they got you there at Invista Advisors. Did I spot you the other day at Mass?
I saw you Mass the other morning. I had my little 3-year-old with me, so as soon as we wrapped up, I tried to scoot out pretty quick. I wanted to say hey to you, and then I saw Ann Sadie in the corner too, but my 3-year-old was like, I want pancakes. So we rushed straight to pancakes.
Well, I love a well-behaved 3-year-old, by the way.
Which are rare.
Setting, which is
it's a rarity.
I appreciate that, because from my seat, I'm like, man, I hope she's not causing a ruckus. But I appreciate you saying that. It means a lot.
Well, I appreciate it as always, Austin, and we'll talk again soon, man.
All right, thanks, Joey. See you, Eddie.
See you, bud.
Again, that's Austin Baranko with Invista Advisors. Always appreciate his time. And you learn to like the kids, like it's growing families and stuff. There's sometimes so. I was talking to my brother.
You've never had to sit on the flight when you got that crying baby.
Oh no! In church, there have been moments where I'm like, please take that child away. for a moment. And the parents often do. It's just too much. Well, the other one, it's like in the middle, and reading from the gospel. Like you couldn't wait to blow your allergic nose. And I know some people are just dying from the allergies, but it does crack me up. It's this solemn moment.
Yeah.
Like I read the scriptures before Mass, so I'm kind of focused in, and then
that part
reading from the gospel. And I've learned to just take like all the human elements and it's what human beings are like, man. It's just like it's endearing. We try to be solemn and everything to the point and purpose, and we fail. Like it's a perfect example of our sin. It's like we always stumble and fall a little short.
We were at a funeral one time, and it was a family funeral, and I think it was my aunt's father who passed away. Great guy, and my aunt was short, very short. Mm-hmm. She went to give her dad a hug in the casket. Okay, and then we just noticed she's standing kind of there too long.
Yeah.
And then we heard some muffling going on, and kind of find out she was stuck. And she needed somebody to come help her get. But you just see these feet dangling.
She was stuck.
What's she doing? I'm stuck. I said, yeah, she was stuck. She was stuck on the casket. She couldn't get off.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah.
It was great because it was a very solemn ceremony, and then we all got to get a good bit of laughter out of that, and he would have loved that.
Oh yeah, and grief's a complicated process, and sometimes a little laughter in the midst of all the sorrow is a little good, really good actually. In fact, we got to hit this break.
Okay,
we'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. A late spring snowstorm picking up in Colorado. It's closing schools, delaying flights, and creating slushy conditions for commuters. A winter storm warning in effect through this afternoon with more snow expected in Fort Collins, Boulder, the Denver metro area, and Castle Rock. The small mountain town of Jamestown in Colorado recording over 16 inches of snow. Denver International experienced delays and cancellations. The FBI served a search warrant at the office of the Virginia Senate leader's office as part of a corruption investigation. The search at Virginia Senator L. Louise Lucas's district office in Portsmouth comes after the Democrat helped lead the state's recent redistricting. CNN founder Ted Turner dying at the age of 87. President Trump calling him one of the all-time greats. This is SRN News.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-583-0141. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-583-0141. That's 800-583-0141.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. It's more than just great prices on lumber. From Trex decking to energy-efficient windows and Tamco shingles, Alabama Wholesale Lumber has it all.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We've got a very warm day today with a high around 87 and a significant storm system approaching. Partial sunshine today with the risk of some scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially by late afternoon, and an increasing threat tonight. Then the threat of strong to severe storms in the overnight hours and early in the day on Thursday. All modes of severe weather are possible, and there could be some locally heavy rainfall. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action with instant push notifications for severe weather alerts. It's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. Day 2 of Alabama's special legislative session saw 2 bills pass from their committees. Both initial House and Senate bills call for special elections in districts whose boundaries were changed by court-drawn maps. Governor Kay Ivey called the special session following a Supreme Court decision regarding how congressional district maps are drawn. The Pride of Prattville Marching Band has been selected to perform in the 250th Salute to Independence Parade in Philadelphia. The band is scheduled to take part in the July 4th parade, which will march directly in front of Independence Hall. Prattville's marching band will be the only band representing the state of Alabama in the event. Trenholm State Community College is joining Ford to launch the first-of-its-kind Technician Accelerated Certification Program. The partnership aims to expedite the time in which students can become certified auto technicians. The 2-semester program costs just over $6,500 with financial aid and scholarships available. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. The 5 things to do when you're considering selling your home. Number 1, get a realtor to evaluate your home and that will make suggestions on updates needed for your home, painting suggestions, and staging tips to highlight your home. Number 2, along with the evaluation of the house, you need an updated market analysis that compares your house to other houses for sale and those that have sold. Number 3, do a walk around your own home to see what you could do to improve the curb appeal to potential buyers. Since research tells us that 8 out of 10 home buyers choose the house that they view based on the curb appeal of the home. Number 4, review online the houses that have sold in your neighborhood to see how yours compares with the ones that buyers have chosen. Number 5, if possible, use a CRS certified realtor in your marketplace. For other details, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 221-2883 or 551-0225.
For more than 50 years, the Tears family's been keeping the river region flowing with Roto-Rooter. From drain cleaning to septic repair and installation, no job's too big or too messy with a local team you can trust. So when water won't go where it's supposed to, call the hometown experts who've been serving Montgomery for over half a century. That's 272-7130 or visit rotorooteralabama.com. And remember,
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Listening to Joey Clark, and his old pal, Mr. Bader. It's Joey Clark.
This is how you conduct yourself in a democracy?
Welcome back. Thank God for another beautiful day. So far, the show's been all right.
Hey, did you incorporate lasers into this song?
Maybe.
It sounded like lasers in the beginning there.
Let me finish my line. And Montgomery needs a new mayor. It's more
synthesized. Put that on a t-shirt, by the way.
Montgomery needs a new mayor.
Yeah. Probably sell.
Maybe we'll do a project over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah, set that up. You want to set that up?
Sure. You gonna do a song with it?
We could put out a song with it. I don't know how that works with a t-shirt, though.
It's part of the launch. Part of the brand launch.
I'm making songs all the time.
I know, you're making some good music.
I like that it annoys some people.
But
then other people like it.
I noticed we tried to play one when we did the radio show one time, and YouTube kicked us off right away.
Really?
Remember the first time you sent me several of them? So we tried to play one, and nope.
What?
Yeah, so I was like, Joey, set me up. Set me up for failure.
I didn't do that. I don't know. I play my stuff all the time, and it doesn't kick me off.
You should be able to play your stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't know it's my... Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Let's go to Crawdad. Hey, Crawdad, how you doing?
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
I was catching on and listening there a little bit ago. You said something that YouTube News, Yahoo News, MSN, LSD, all of them are saying concerning Southern Poverty Law Center, move along, folks, nothing to see here.
Mm-hmm.
Guess that was
Isn't
the
that
show
the
before
same?
us.
Pardon?
I think that was the show before us, but keep going.
Oh, isn't that the same quality of news that you go to YouTube and Yahoo to find out that the Yowie, the Bigfoot, and the Sasquatch are not cousins?
You can get that on TikTok, too.
Yeah, I think so.
See, that's what I'm saying, because I have a friend who lived right down there, Trotman Road, right across from Bubba's place, and yeah, he saw a Yowie out there hiding behind a tree. He waved at him. You know what happened? The Bigfoot flipped him off and walked away back into the woods, and I know that's a fact, Jack, because I read it on YouTube. No, anyway, nobody mentioned anything in the news, Southern Poverty, and the word RICO. Nothing. Nobody.
Well, they're not going to do that. They're on their side.
Yeah.
How can anybody be on the side of Mark Potok and Morris?
Because he's like one of their like their agents in the media, their agents in universities, and in the activist nonprofit worlds, and they all work together with the agents that run for office and work in the bureaucracy as well.
It gets me, man. Does nobody actually think anymore? There's no thinking at all. You just, golly.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got Dame Bramage, and I'm really trying very hard to function, and I can see through a little bit of horse manure stacking up just so high. And this media, when the FBI, CIA, all these guys with the alphabet, they know that we're going to buy this stuff when they put out this mess.
Health people will.
Certain section of society will. Ignored it up like the cocaine.
I will say this because Mr. Austin, I think that it's so nice that this radio station does talk about how we're going to deal with our local people. I love working with local people. You get to know them face to face, especially when you might want to go have a game of golf, because that's a really good thing that they did up there. If you're listening and you have not thought about helping out with the Meals on Wheels folks, just do it. Just help out. This is a fantastic organization. McCullough, Montgomery Area Council on Aging, the Meals on Wheels program. There's so many things, because I remember Joey Clark concerning little people, little 3-year-olds and stuff, you know, in church. Yeshua said, "Suffer the children unto me." And I think that was a great thing. It's a really good lesson. Yes, kids are going to be kids, but the best teacher in the world said, "Let me take care of it." So that was nice to hear that story.
But sometimes I think Jesus is calling them to take the kid into the cry room.
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sirs.
Thank you. Appreciate it,
buddy.
Crawdad. 272-9228. Let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this?
It's Clint.
Hey, Clint. How are you?
Getting by. Hey, when I dialed this number this time, it's never done it before. It showed up the Dan Morris Show.
Huh.
Is that right?
Must be some old phone
What's up
system.
with that?
Probably something we haven't updated we don't even know about.
Well, that's what it showed, Dan Morris Show.
Or maybe that's how it's saved in your phone.
Oh, no, this is a new phone. I just got it 3 weeks ago.
Didn't you port over your contacts from the old one?
No, sir, I did not.
You put it in by hand?
That's a pain in the butt.
I just put your phone number in by hand.
Oh, okay.
There it was, but that's pretty cool in my book.
That is cool.
Hey, is he still around?
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing about Dan, and I sure like that guy.
I haven't talked to him in a
Me
while.
too. Still text with him every once in a while. Still doing good.
Talked
Great
to
man.
him a lot, and Don Markwell. So that's back in the day, guys.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
What you got, bud?
All of these states are going to redistrict the state, right?
Yes.
Why should that have to be done to begin with? How many counties in the state of Alabama? I don't remember.
67, I think.
67?
Okay.
I thought 69.
No, of course you thought 67.
If you're a Republican or a Democrat or independent, you go vote.
Right.
Why you want to shut it down with Democrats only have these counties and Republicans have these counties? That's stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's been an issue since the 1800s, but the party that wins power gets to draw the election maps to their favor and create the districts, and also, especially when, it should be the House of Representatives is not just 400-something members. It should be thousands, based on the old school apportionment under the original Constitution, but because of being amended, it's now capped. So that's why you get a single congressman representing hundreds of thousands of people, and you get these weird lines drawn all over the place. It would be great if you had like 67 congressmen for each one of your counties. That'd be very different.
Oh, it don't make sense to me. I guess I may be stupid.
Oh, no, I think it makes, you're making a lot of common sense. But the answer to your question is it's a political power game. And the way that we have the two-party system, you're going to get that sort of jockeying and drawing of lines.
Yeah. Hey, okay, beside another point, you hear about Ted Turner passing away.
Of course.
Okay. You know, he started TBS. He showed all SEC football. That's all he televised with the Southeastern Conference. And he got shut down, saying he could not do that.
Really?
Ain't that amazing? Yeah, research it, man. He got shut down on TBS with SEC football.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
That is.
But don't take my word on it. Look it up.
Yeah. Oh, I believe it. It's just
find it to be
it wouldn't surprise me because he was doing something that I think was ticking off a lot of rich people. He just giving the people what they wanted.
Agree. And too bad he was married to Hanoi Jane.
I can't get over that either, man. Clint, tell me something. Tell me there's a reason that I just can't see why he would marry her. They seem polar opposites.
Sometimes people like that.
I guess, man.
He protests against American soldiers in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And Miss Jane Fonda. She was a good musician, and that song she put out, These Boots Are Made for Walking, that was her biggest hit. So.
She wrote that, performed that?
Yeah, that was Jane Fonda. These Boots Are Made for Walking. They're going to walk all over you.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah. Look it up. So. All right, guys. Thank you for taking my call. Have a good day.
See you, bud.
Clint. Yeah, maybe Ted's initial motivation, maybe the initial motivation to flirt was, I'm going to shut this woman up. And she was going to shut him up.
Well, I read stories of their after marriage, and she was not very happy the whole time, which doesn't surprise me because she's one of them.
One of them?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Joe.
That's a vague, almost slightly. Like, I don't know. I can't confirm it, but the way you said it sounds a little bigoted.
It might have been. It might have been.
Let's go to Josh. It could just be based on life experience. Hey, Josh, how are you?
Hey, good, Joey. Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, pretty good, man.
Good. Hey, Joey, I was going to let you know whenever you pull me up, 93.1 on TuneIn, it still says News and Views with Dan Morris on it.
Yeah, we're running a tight ship here.
I'm getting Jay on this immediately.
Running a tight ship here, guys.
Yeah, I was going to give you a heads up.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Josh.
All right, we'll see you later.
See you, dude. Jay! Let's go to Joey from Prattville. Hey, Joey.
Hey, brother. How you doing today?
Great.
Just bouncing off the 93.1 and the Dan Morris thing. I had it saved in my phone 272-9228, and it was 93.1. That way, I could hit my little microphone on my steering wheel, say call 93.1, and it would call the show.
Yeah.
When they switched and added the other area code, I could hit right after they did that. I could hit the microphone and say call 93.1, and it wouldn't dial it because it didn't have the 334 in front of it.
Verizon.
Now, when I went back in and added the 334 to the front of that number, it changed 93.1 to Dan Morris Show.
Wow. What in the world is going on today?
I know what Dan's been up to.
Yeah.
I know what he's doing. Some rebranding is what he's doing.
He's welcome back at
I mean,
anytime.
And I remember when Dan was on, he actually hung up on me one time, so I never called him anymore. You know, I mean, he was really rude to me one day. I thought
It's possible you deserved it, man. Like, I don't know. Like,
I'll be honest, he hung up on me twice, and I ended up loving the guy even more.
That's why I said, hey, I don't know, it might have been me. You know?
Right,
But I think it was a phone call where I was mentioning about a conspiracy thing that I was thinking might have had some wheels to it, and Dan just didn't seem to be real big on conspiracies.
That's true. That's very true.
You know, so I think he got on me for that, and then he didn't even give me a chance to just say another word. He just flat out hung up on me.
There you go.
But so I know I never had it saved in my phone. Call Dan Moore. You know.
Now, if you do mention Candace Owens and Baron Coleman, I'm going to hang up on you.
But I did notice once I had to put the area code in front of it, it automatically switched to that.
That's weird. I wonder what. There's got to be some metadata thing that's doing that.
So, and I'm thinking that's what he had to do too. The other caller said you can't just dial 272-9228 no more.
No,
They tell you
gotta
that
put the area
call
code.
cannot go through. You have to add the area code.
That's funny.
But as soon as you add the area code, it says it belongs to Dan.
That's interesting. That's okay. Well, I appreciate Clinton digging this up and you adding a little more depth to it.
We'll get Jay Scott right on this.
Appreciate
have a good one.
You too, Joey. See you, buddy.
272-9228. Let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this?
Biloxi Gambler.
Hey, bud.
What's up?
Jane Fonda ain't never sung nothing.
Wait, you're saying Clint was wrong?
I thought it was Nancy Sinatra, but I didn't want to say that.
Thank you, Nancy Sinatra. If you need any other trivia from the 60s and 70s, give me a call.
We'll do it.
All right.
See you, brother. Although I don't know if you ever saw the video of Nancy Sinatra.
Yeah.
I know it was the 60s, and I know I didn't see it till the 80s, but dude, that was something. That's something worth watching. Ooh, you probably don't remember Barbarella either. Barbarella.
No, I've worked here for about 15 years. I know about Barbarella.
You probably have heard it quite a few times.
Right.
My bad. Barbarella.
Let's go to line 3. You're on there. Who's this?
This is the Lake Lady.
Hey, Lake Lady.
Hey. Well, so I want to vent about the city of Wetumpka.
Okay.
I am so angry. They are going to cause lots of people a lot of grief, and they keep tearing up the road 231.
Yes, the median's there.
Oh my God!
It's ridiculous.
They're at it again, and there's no way to get in. If you're going south, there's no way to get into the stores on your left-hand side.
It really has. I know somebody had a great attempt to hey, we can fix some traffic issues that don't exist in Wetumpka, but now they've created some to the point of I've seen people going the wrong way in those turning lanes because they don't know. They weren't there yesterday. They're there today. Right. And you got concrete barriers and people are all over the concrete. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
I tried to get into Wendy's and turned in where I thought it, and I was going the wrong way. Had to back out. So I just think I'd like to file a class action lawsuit against
There you go.
the city and the mayor.
Oh, they're doing it more. They're just going up further 231 with it. You see, and they're tearing it up even more now, going up the hill by the bank. So it's only going to get worse.
Oh, and God help you if you go through there today. They've got it down to one lane.
Yep.
It's a bad mess today.
Yep. Somebody's brother-in-law owns a
So,
concrete company. Everybody's got to have a job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Lord. So, okay, it's so good to hear your voice.
You too, Lake Lady. Been a while.
You take care.
You
and,
too.
Come by and see me someday.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Thank you, honey.
Thank you for the call.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's sweet.
She's a great person. Great person.
Let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this?
Good afternoon, gentlemen. This is Bab.
Hey, Bab.
I just wanted to continue on with Hanoi Jane. She didn't write the song either. A gentleman by the name of Lee Hazelwood wrote it. So I don't want her to get credit for anything.
So am I understand this right? The boomer generation is not a big fan of the Jane Fonda.
Absolutely not.
Got what I thought.
And hopefully, are you a boomer?
No, ma'am.
He's a Gen Xer.
Yeah, I'm a Gen Xer. But I remember growing up as a kid, I didn't, because, as a kid, I didn't understand why the world hated Jane Fonda, but they sure did. And then as I got older, Hanoi Jane, that came to light. And I thought, well, heck yeah. Why would you do that?
Exactly. Well, like I said, I didn't want her to get credit for anything. She was a good actor, but that's as far as it went.
Yeah, I'll give her that.
And she was not bad looking. But other than that,
it's fair.
I got no use for Hanoi Jane. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Hud.
And when you talk to Dan, please give him my regards. I know he doesn't know me from Adam, but I think about him a lot.
We'll do it.
Thank you, gentlemen. Have a blessed day.
You too, hon.
Thank you, Bab. And, Biloxi Gambler said Jane Fonda never sang nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I looked up on the AI here.
Okay, what you
Google
got?
AI.
Mhm.
Jane Fonda's song list primarily consists of tracks from her popular 1980s workout albums featuring high-energy aerobics stretches.
Forgot about the workouts.
And instructional routines tailored for fitness. Key tracks include aerobics 1 through 5, warm-up, buttocks extensions, abdominals, and push-ups. It just sounds like it's the different workouts.
It does.
There's songs?
Those songs for that? Push it real good. Push it. I don't think that was her, though.
Workout record. These albums included curated tracks, often courtesy of Epic Records, used for rhythm during exercises.
Yeah, like jazzercise.
So they would take out, like, want to be starting something by Michael Jackson. They would just license it and throw stuff like that out.
You don't remember the 80s, do you? You remember
And
jazzercise?
also, as part of the prime time workout in 1984, Cool Down and Waist. Line 3, you're on there. Who's this?
Hey, it's Woody.
Hey, Woody. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Somebody called me and said Dan Morris is coming back from 12 to 3. Is that true?
It might be very well true.
Oh, I was hoping. Oh. You can poop in one hand and whatever.
That's right.
There are times, man, where I wish I could go in a time machine and just go back a few years back and just relive some of that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
Good
It's
time.
fun. Y'all are fun now, though, too.
Well, thank you, Woody.
All right. See you.
See you, buddy.
Let's go to line 4. You're on there. Who's up?
Let's have a guess. Which one is better, Barbarella or Cat Ballou?
Ooh.
The movie. Anyway,
I'm gonna go with
that's
Barbarella.
where Stubby K and who else? The Cat Ballou movie for other reasons than Jane Fonda.
Oh, okay.
That's a classic. That's a wonderful classic movie for as far as the acting, the music, and everything. So I just had to throw that in there,
Oh, I got you, Crawdad.
She can't help the fact that her dad was a mean SOB and her brother is also Peter's a ding dong too. They can't help it, because Peter had to go to the march,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like y'all are so dyed in it you can't even see straight. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to get 2 calls in a day. I apologize. I'll see y'all later.
See you, Crawdaddy.
Yeah, I just looked at the trailer for Cat Ballou just a little bit, and let's see here. What is it? It was Stubby something and Nat King Cole singing new hits. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you see the opening of Barbarella?
I don't think I remember.
If you ever see the opening of Barbarella, you will stay around for the movie. That's how they got you.
Yeah, Stubby K and Nat King Cole sing a new hit, and they're both holding banjos.
Nat King Cole?
Yeah.
From Alabama, Montgomery. I think his house is a historical landmark here in Montgomery.
Absolutely, and there's a statue downtown.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, good.
Yeah, I like Nat King Cole. It's become kind of a Christmas time thing. But.
Yeah, but do you remember him and his daughter? I think he had passed away, but his daughter came out with that song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great song. I can't think of the name of it now.
So the opening of Barbarella.
Dude, you watch that, and you staying for the movie.
Really?
I'm just being a man pig, but I'm telling you, you watch that, you staying for the movie.
Okay, how about this then? How about we got time?
Okay.
Like, I just want to do the opening. Is it like an opening song and stuff? The 1968
I think
opening?
I watched the whole opening.
I'm not even
I don't even
gonna,
remember seeing the words.
I'm not even going to put it on the stream. I'm just going to watch myself.
Okay, you'll see. I mean,
Okay, I see a spacesuit here.
Yeah, yep.
And that looks like some sort of Greek goddess statue.
That's
in the
the one.
background.
Yep, yep.
And then there's like that famous pointillist painting. It's amazing what you can do with all those little dots. And then the guy with the spacesuit or gal with the spacesuit.
There you go.
Gal by the hand, that is a woman hand, taking off those gloves in a very sultry manner.
Very much so.
And I'm hearing the music start to kick in a little bit.
Making me get a little flush.
Those string swells. Hey, you stay
Making me get a
sitting.
little
You
flush
stay
over here.
sitting down. Okay, now the strap from the suit is continuing to slowly but surely be removed.
Yes, it is, Joey.
Like all the way up to the buttocks.
Yes, Joey.
That's all leg.
All legs.
This doesn't seem very wholesome.
You're going back to church today, I can tell you that.
I'm there every day, baby. It's because I'm working with folks like you.
Yep.
So, yeah.
You write some music like that, Joey?
I think this is where the country went wrong. The people always try to put it on different things. I think it's like the 60s.
Yeah.
It's like too many people are getting high. They're like, what if we have a woman stripped down, essentially naked?
And you're going to sell a lot
out
of
of
tickets.
You're going to, especially, this is a little like, like I've seen too much.
Oh, yeah.
But can you imagine seeing this in 1960?
In the 60s. I'm telling you, dude.
Yeah,
I saw it in
64.
mid-80s, and I was like, oh, we're watching this movie.
Okay, and then the visor's coming down here a little bit. All right. Let's see here. Oh, wow. Well, that's quite a...
Yeah. Easy on the eyes, ain't she? Hard on the heart.
Just the eyes, too.
Yep, hard on the heart.
Hard on the heart, though.
Yep, easy on the eyes, but she's hard on the heart.
Yeah, I see why this had a draw to it. Taking off the helmet now.
Easy to look at.
Yeah, and here come the letters display out.
Mm-hmm.
Jane Fonda. Anyway, I wonder
They
what
should have put I
thinks
Dream
about
of Jeannie in that movie. That'd have been a better movie.
Okay, I have to say that I don't even recognize her.
It's a 60s dude.
I don't even recognize her. Like from the Jane Fonda I know from all the news coverage.
You know, like the mid-80-year-old
No, I don't even
Jane
know.
Fonda.
Yeah, right, yeah. Time does a number.
Yeah, it does, don't it, Joey?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
Time can do a number.
Yes, it does.
Anyway, I was going to play Marco Rubio and J.D. Vance and...
Got a little sidetrack, did you?
But we could keep doing this all day. I'm happy to do this all day. Especially Clint, if you want to call back, give us more pop hits sung by Jane Fonda. I would be happy to hear from it. 272-9228. Actually, 334-272-9228.
Yes, that's right, Joey. That's exactly right.
This part of the program? In fact, the entire hour brought to you by Alabama Home Mortgage, and they're at Alabama Home Mortgage. Kim Williams and Madeline Cannon, who we talked to yesterday.
Yes, we did. She called in. I wish she'd have came in, but we got to talk to her nonetheless.
They're ready to help you out, whether you're looking to purchase a home, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. Go with great local folks that can actually guide you in the right way. And especially if you're one of those folks that, the reason you procrastinate is you don't want to do it all in a day.
Right.
Like, this is a big decision, and I don't know if I can make that decision just yet. It's like, no, just take the first step. Take a time to call them and start a conversation.
That's what I say.
And often it could be, as she described yesterday, it's like, well, you need to get your credit together and get a little more, do a down payment and get a plan together. And about a year, 6 months, a year, you're going to be in the right position.
Yep.
So it could be like that's where you're at. Or it could be it's like your credit's great.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and get you pre-approved. You don't have to do anything after that.
No, not really.
But you're going to kind of want to.
I think so.
After you understand, this is how much I can actually afford.
And right now is a great time to buy. And she even mentioned it. A lot of negotiations going on right now. Prices are not holding as tight as we'd like them to be as a realtor, but at the same time, we want people to move. So right now is a great time for negotiating. Get you a good realtor. And with this lady here, you've got a great lender.
Absolutely. And of course, if you're looking to refinance, because it's just the time is right for you. You don't look at the national headlines. You don't care that Jerome Powell's sticking around.
It's for you.
It's just the right time for you. Get in touch with them. You can get debt off your back or want to reinvest.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're throwing it into Bitcoin. Who knows?
Who knows?
Maybe you're throwing it into up in the property value, like
that's
renovating the house. Could be you're helping out the family. Whatever your goals, they can help you out there at Alabama Home Mortgage. So check them out today. You can always just call them direct. Start that conversation at 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. There is a difference in mortgage companies. Let Kim and Madeline prove that to you today. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender. We'll be right back at 334-272-9228.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
You want your floors to scream new, fresh, and stylish. But if yours are groaning, tired, old, and outdated, you're in luck. Because at Prattville Carpet, you can revitalize your floors while you save on the best brands available with perfect and professional installation and Prattville's unbeatable lifetime warranty.
Hi, I'm Ray Bowles from Prattville Carpet. If you're looking for carpet, hardwood, laminate, vinyl plank, or ceramic tile, call us today for your free measurement.
Start shopping for your floors right now at PrattvilleCarpet.com.
Prattville Carpet, we're more than just carpet.
If you've ever wanted to be in business for yourself, but not by yourself, and didn't know where to start, Janney King Gulf Coast has already built a foundation for you. With guaranteed initial customers, hands-on training, and ongoing local support, you'll never feel like you're doing it alone, because you won't be. For over 35 years, we've helped people turn their dreams into real successful businesses. Take the next step. Discover a business built for you at JanneyKingCleans.com.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values. This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm Bill. You called about some breakers tripping?
Oh, yes, Bill. My brother-in-law says you can do almost anything.
That's me. Not much I hadn't seen.
Do you really want someone who does almost anything in your electric box? Think about that. Because each year, thousands of home fires are caused by faulty wiring. That's why you want a professional, like the electricians at Crosby Electric.
Bill, how's it going? Bill, ooh, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, well, I didn't really need my eyebrows anyway.
At Crosby Electric, all technicians undergo rigorous safety training, as well as background checks, drug testing, and continuing education.
Bill, you think maybe I should call a real electrician?
No, these little slip-ups happen. Everybody does it.
Really?
No, not really. When you need professional electric work or you just like someone to assess your home for safety, call the experts at Crosby Electric, 272-2085, or visit us at crosbyelectric.com.
This is your roving reporter, and today I'm talking with a political activist.
That's right, man.
And could you please explain to us your red cap with the letters MMRGA?
Yeah, man, this is my MARGA hat.
MARGA?
Yeah, man, that stands for Make My Retirement Great Again.
I see.
And to do that, what you need to do is call David Ernest,
the asset preservationist.
That's right, man. You can call David at 833-596-7233. 833. That's 833-596-SAFE.
And I understand that's a toll-free number.
Yeah, man. Get David Ernest on the case, and your retirement will be great again.
And you make these hats.
I do. Here's a whole pile left from the last administration.
And they say CPWABD.
Yeah, man. Corn Pop was a bad dude.
And as you said, there's a whole pile here.
Well, there wasn't much demand.
I can dig it.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We've got a very warm day today with a high around 87 and a significant storm system approaching. Partial sunshine today with the risk of some scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially by late afternoon, and an increasing threat tonight. Then the threat of strong to severe storms in the overnight hours and early in the day on Thursday. All modes of severe weather are possible, and there could be some locally heavy rainfall. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action with instant push notifications for severe weather alerts. It's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Budget Floors and More has the best prices. Carpet as low as 69 cents per square foot. LVP starting at $1.29 a square foot. Sheet vinyl as low as 65 cents per square foot. And the lowest prices on flooring installation supplies. Budget Floors and More across from Delray Publix.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Middays, short drive, north side, west side, south side in Montgomery. It's IJOEY, Joey Clark.
And Eddie Bader.
Anyway, welcome back, folks. Let's go to the phones and talk to... No, Clint is back. Hey, Clint.
What up, Clint?
Hey, I don't know any other song by Jane Fonda, but these boots are made for walking. But you know her brother, Peter Fonda?
Peter, yep.
You know, he never really got into politics that I know of. But he made the movie Easy Rider.
Yep.
And that's when he and the sidekick, I can't think of his name.
Yeah, but Clint, these boots are made for walking was done by Nancy Sinatra.
Yes. I stand correct. Nancy Sinatra.
Not Jane Fonda.
I'll be dang. I forgot about Nancy.
All right, after seeing Barbarella, what do you think of her now?
My God. Beauty fades.
Clint, did you ever see Barbarella?
Physical beauty fades.
Yes, I have one time. No. But I forgot about that. That was Nancy Sinatra. Yeah, I apologize for that.
Heck no. I'm glad you called up.
And Jane was Hanoi Jane.
That was Hanoi Jane.
But Peter Fonda, that was a good movie.
Easy Rider.
Blown away. Yeah, Easy. I always wanted to be like them.
So many people.
And I got the opportunity. I became just like them. So.
All right.
Dream come true.
I heard that. Well, you still got your bike, don't you, Clint?
What was his sidekick's name?
Let's see. Let me pull up the cast. Dennis Hopper.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
Dennis Hopper.
every movie he played in, he got shot and killed.
Hopper?
He died well. Every movie he played, even the Hoosiers.
Oh,
He
okay.
was a big part of the Hoosiers.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
King
absolutely.
Jackson. Yeah. All right, guys.
I appreciate it, Clint.
Thank you for straightening me out.
Appreciate it, brother.
Sir. Happy to be of service.
Dennis Hopper.
With Tumpka Jeff. Hey, with Tumpka Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, Joey, I like your little theme song.
Your little theme song's cute, Joey.
That's what I was going for.
It's good. I'm calling because I want to voice my opinion about Hanoi Jane.
Okay.
People like her should never be allowed to even open their mouth. I got a friend of mine. He's passed away now. He was a decorated veteran.
Mm-hmm.
Came back from Vietnam. He did 2 tours of duty. And he said people spit on him and called him baby killer and everything else. People like her didn't do nothing like what's going on right now. Stirred up crap to further whatever agenda they had. Now, on another note, Peter Fonda did a very good movie with, I think it was Raquel Welch, called Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry.
Raquel Welch, that was another.
Yeah, now she was a hottie.
Yes, she was.
You know, her and the one that played in Swamp Thing, Adrienne Barbeau.
Yes, gorgeous.
Adrienne Barbeau, yes. But if you watch the Dirty Mary and Crazy Larry, where the car hits the train,
yeah.
If you watch the opening of Fall Guy, they use that clip.
That's the one they use in it?
That's the clip they use. The either 69 or 70 Roadrunner.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. That and the original Vanishing Point.
The
new one
Roadrunner?
wasn't too bad. The new one wasn't too bad.
Was it a Roadrunner or was it a Charger?
In Vanishing Point?
No, in Crazy Larry, Dirty Mary.
I think it was a 69 Roadrunner.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
I'm looking. I can't see the name, but it looks more like a muscle car. It looks more like a Charger, but
It might have been. Either way, they used that particular film clip in the opening of Fall Guy. Also, if you'll watch the original Gone in 60 Seconds,
yeah,
the new one they made was fair. But when H.B. Halicki made Gone in 60 Seconds, he had no help from Hollywood.
Really?
They said the movie wasn't worth doing. So he had friends, and he had some top friends who closed off certain streets for them to do the scenes.
Yeah.
And he had a junkyard, and he had a bunch of people that worked with him. That's really most of the people you wouldn't recognize because they weren't actors.
And real quick, I just looked up the Dirty Mary Crazy Larry cast, and it looks like the actress in it is Susan George.
Was it?
Susan George.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A quite attractive
Oh,
British
yeah, I
actress.
forgot all about her.
Well, the song says he blew up for Raquel Welch.
Yeah.
If you listen to the song, maybe
that's
blowing up
definitely her.
somewhere else. Raquel Welch did one of them.
I thought she did a car chase movie too.
I think she did, but now Adrienne Barbeau was in Cannonball Run.
That was a great movie too.
Her and I think Farrah Fawcett was in that one as
Farrah
well.
Fawcett.
Both of them were wearing
Raquel
their
Welch.
real tight,
gorgeous,
skin tight jumpsuits.
Mm-hmm.
I still got the poster, the bathing suit poster.
Oh yeah.
You still have the poster?
I don't blame you. I see it right now, sitting on the
Yeah.
couch. Very attractive woman.
I still got the original bathing suit poster. It hung in a lot of kids' rooms over
I
the
bet
years.
it did.
Let's see. There was another one. Raquel Welch did one of the cave women movies.
She did that movie. Was it Caveman?
The Land That Time Forgot.
Maybe that was it. That was that or Caveman.
It might have been that. There's a lot of good movies.
1 million years BC. That was one of her movies.
That's it.
You would go see that movie, would you not, Joey?
Not really.
Oh, young Joey would kill somebody. to go
Just
see it.
because of some beautiful cleavage?
No, beautiful actress.
Mm-hmm.
With showing her skills as an actress.
Don't act all wholesome on me. I know exactly what you're doing.
I mean, look at those outfits
she's
she has
wearing.
to wear.
Yeah, she's wearing animal skins, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
she is.
because it's not about warmth.
Well, no, that's why it's a two-piece.
Run. Logan's Run was another.
Logan Run was another good one. Oh man, Raquel Welch.
Farrah Fawcett had on that skin tight silver jumpsuit.
Oh yeah, hugged her tightly.
With it zipped just a little down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
She was a beautiful lady.
Yes,
Don't
she
too
was.
soon.
Tell me she's not beautiful, Joey.
Of course she is.
Man.
Not denying
Hey,
it.
she made Charlie's Angel.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
The three women that made Charlie's Angel was Kate Jackson, Jacqueline Smith, and Farrah Fawcett. There was no doubt about them being the three prettiest ones of the bunch.
Kate Jackson was great.
But when they did all the Charlie's Angels, where they swapped them out,
Mm-hmm.
the others wasn't too bad on the eyes either. Now, when they made the movie, well, they always messed something up.
Of course. Of course.
Well, I appreciate it with Tumka, Jeff. This is fun.
Yeah, I can come up with a lot of. Oh, check out the movie Unhinged.
Unhinged.
Has Russell Crowe in it.
Okay.
It is good.
I think I've seen I know what you're talking about. I hadn't seen it, but I've seen a clip.
Yeah, it is really good. I couldn't. I just was channel surfing and I found that one. I said, "Let me see what this is." I thought, "Whoa!"
You think you're having a bad day? I'll show you.
Yeah,
a bad day.
tell me about it. Yeah, he says you fixing to find out what a bad day is.
Mm-hmm.
It'll make you think about road rage.
Yeah, it will.
It really will.
Well,
have a good one.
You too, Jeff. Thanks, brother.
Let's go to line 3. You're on there. Who's this?
It's simpler days.
Hey, simpler days.
You had to have a lot of fun being a
about
policeman
those
back in the 70s with the Burt Reynolds movies and movies like that coming out. Because there had to be some guys in the car that said, you know what, I just seen this movie. I think I can take him. He had to catch me. Now, was that you, Simpler Days, or would you let the radio handle it?
No, I had a captain that told me never let him beat him to a call, and when he got in pursuit, we started, we'd run to something blue.
Yeah.
And then we progressed to the 2-minute rule, and if you didn't catch him in 2 minutes, or if the radio broke squelch and you couldn't hear them giving you the directive to break off the pursuit, so it would fall in. But we got in pursuit of a brand new Trans Am, Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
Same color, and I was in a 460 Ford police interceptor. And I could stay with him, I could gain on him, but I never could overtake him.
Yep.
But to me, the best, and you think about it back then. Now everything will be AI. All the stunts and everything, all the car chases will be AI. But you got to realize back then, in the 60s and the 70s, they were using real stuntmen, and they would close the streets down. Like, to me, the best one is Bullet.
Bullet, yeah, that was a good one.
With Steve McQueen and the Charger 426 Hemi Charger and the Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you got to realize that was real. They were hitting those hills in the streets of San Francisco, and there wasn't any, trick photography. It was all real stuff.
No, you see when they bottomed out in them cars.
Oh, yeah.
And I am a little bit CGI'd out. Like it's sometimes when you can mix it with practical effects, you can hit a sweet spot. But yeah, the folks that did the practical work, man, it's impressive.
Very. Especially like
and the thing about Steve McQueen was he was a race car driver.
He was real deal.
And
Holyfield.
He did a lot of his own stunt work and stuff. But to me, the audio in Bullet is hearing that 426 and that Mustang wind through the gears.
Yep.
I mean, it's sweet. Y'all have a good day.
You too.
Simpler Days.
Okay, this is way before your time, Joey, but there was a movie called Death Race 2000.
Yeah.
That was an amazing movie.
It was amazing.
It was amazing because you not only raced across, I think it was the U.S., but you just ran people over. That was perfectly acceptable.
Death Race 2000. It's from 1975.
Yeah, I remember it was mid-70s.
Got an 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, so
I remember seeing it at the drive-in with my dad. I don't think he thought it was going to be that kind of movie, but once we were there, we were both kind of locked in, so.
Yeah. Looks kind of crazy.
It was crazy.
Yeah, it's a satirical dystopian action film. Starring David Carradine as the masked racer Frankenstein and Sylvester Stallone as his rival Machine Gun,
I don't even
Joe
remember
Viterbo. Yeah, set in a totalitarian future America, the plot revolves around a brutal cross-country road race where drivers score points for hitting pedestrians, with the elderly and children earning the most points.
Bonus points.
All while a rebel group tries to sabotage the event. The film is known for its dark humor, B-movie style, and social commentary on violence and media.
It was good, man. It was good. Mm-hmm. It was good. And David Carradine, he's as white as they come, but for some reason back in the day, he was able to play the Kung Fu, and that's how we got to know him. He was in the show Kung Fu. Whitest as they come.
It was back before they started caring about representation.
This is true.
And, maybe, perhaps, you should care a little about the representation.
Okay.
But we've gone way too far.
Yeah, yes, we have, Joey.
Oh, yeah. I see. I know David Carradine from Kill Bill.
Yeah.
That's what I know him from.
That's it?
Pretty much.
You remember how he died?
In fact, I know a lot of that 60s stuff because of Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
There you go.
Which is,
if
y'all love, all the gentlemen that just called, if you've not seen that movie,
love that movie.
You'll love that movie.
100%.
And in a way, it is kind of a great movie where the hippies get it.
Yeah, but you kind of relive some of the good past.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, that movie gets better on rewatch, too.
Definitely.
It's like just great, brilliant slice of life.
Definitely.
Anyway, they're doing like a Clint Booth movie that Tarantino wrote that's being directed, I think, by David Fincher. That's coming out soon.
Cool.
With Brad Pitt.
With Brad Pitt?
Reprising the role, yeah.
I do like a Brad Pitt.
But anyway, we got to hit this break.
All right.
Hopefully we'll get Michael Cohen on the other side.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
We get a lot of questions about what all we handle at Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. I'm Hannah Grantham.
And I'm Eddie Bader, and we will handle all of your real estate needs.
We handle all your buying and selling needs, from your first home, next home, land, investment property, and even commercial properties.
We do it all and have the experience that shows you what makes us different.
So when you think real estate, think Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. Look us up on Facebook or give us a call at 334-368-6358. And let us show you who you have on your sign matters.
At Blue Water Broadcasting, we believe great advertising starts with relationships. That's why so many local business owners trust us, not just for radio, but for digital too. If you're already running digital advertising and you're not seeing results, it may be time to explore your options. Our team takes the time to understand your business, then builds custom campaigns using a multi-channel conversion-focused approach. So whether it's digital display, social media, or you need help increasing your online presence, Blue Water Broadcasting can help. Before your next campaign, let's have a conversation. Visit BlueWaterBroadcasting.com.
It's time to show Mom how much you appreciate her with a Jenny Lynn's floral creation for Mother's Day. Skip the grocery store flowers and make one quick call. 285-1000. Roses, lilies, beautiful bouquets, and gift baskets designed just for Mom. Call Jenny Lynn's Creations, 285-1000.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Since we were talking about the 60s, let's go to Michael Cohen with Cohen's Electronics and Appliances. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
That's good.
That is good.
That was a good great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know? Did you have a visitor today?
I had a visitor today?
You have one.
In the studio now?
Eddie, yeah.
I'm always here.
Fast Eddie. Oh, always?
Always.
It's never on a Monday. Maybe that's why rainy days and Mondays get us down.
Michael, I came by to see you the other week, but you were playing Mr. Big Shot.
I know. I would have tried to get there if I could.
And then a couple weeks after that, I see you on the TV playing Mr. Big Shot.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean they were drawing short straws, and I was the one that was voted to go down there.
Well, you look good. You look good on TV, Michael.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
What's like the hot selling item right now there at Cohen's?
I tell you, it seems like everybody's got a lot of dirty laundry.
Oh.
And there's a lot of washers and dryers that go out continually.
Yes.
And we sell a ton of LGs and Maytags, but the one that everybody wants is the Speed Queen, the stuff that's built like 1980.
Yep.
Built like a tank. I think it can do a wash load in like 28 minutes.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If you get really dirty, like if your kids come in with grass stains, or you like to work outside and you get dirt and grease all over you, they've got one of the best washers. The way that it agitates is going to do the best for cleanability. And of course, because the washer goes so fast and then it spins really fast, I've heard customers say that they couldn't believe how dry the clothes come out of the washing machine. So that means that not only is that going to be a quickie, but then you're going to get a quickie in the dryer.
That's right.
Because it's not going to have to run as long because it got more water out. And the dryer's where your big power bill comes from,
right.
$220 as opposed to the $110 on the washer. So I mean, it's a hell of a combination.
Speed Queen, built like a tank to give you a quickie. I like that.
Yeah, everybody wants it to be a quickie.
Everybody does.
I like that a lot. And folks, seriously, get something that is going to last. Those do last. And if your washer and dryer goes out, that's a big problem. So get by Cohen's and actually get in touch with them. In fact, I'd imagine folks can call you up. What's else number again?
It's 277-8890. And one other thing about the Speed Queen, the base model comes with a 3-year warranty.
Oh, wow.
Which is 3 times more than everybody else.
That's awesome.
The mid-grade comes with a 5-year warranty, and the top of the line comes with a 7.
Wow.
And the difference in price is $100 each time you make a step. So you kind of get a better machine with more control for $100, and you get 2 more years of warranty each time you go up the totem pole.
$200 more, we get a 7-year. Honey, let's finance it. Let's get this done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, folks, get by there. Check it out today. That's 2515 Eastern Boulevard. You want to stop by in person. Open 9 to 6 Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 on Saturdays. And find Michael and say, it's great to hear that you were doing great listening to Joey and Eddie greet you that one day.
We don't leave Troy out.
No, he's not here.
He's not here today. Some of us show up. Some of us show up every day. Some of us show up when they feel like it.
That place isn't big enough for all 3 of you.
No, on Friday sometimes.
Yeah, Friday.
Right. Okay. All right. Eddie, you got to be nicer to Troy. Don't run him off just because you're back.
I love me some Troy. In fact, he's got a gun that I want to play with. That flamethrower.
Yeah, does he?
Yes, that flamethrower, Joey. I'd like to play with this flamethrower.
You want to play with another man's flamethrower?
Yes, if you'd let me.
Okay.
If you'd let me.
All right.
It's not June yet, Eddie.
Well, y'all come see us and ask us some questions. Let us help you make the right choice on whatever you need, and especially if you need a Speed Queen. And have a great day.
You too,
You too, Michael. See you, brother.
And that's Michael Cohen with Cohen's Electronics and Appliances. We got the final hour coming up.
Yeah, man.
Y'all stay tuned.
Joey Clark.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. Republicans pursuing redistricting efforts across the South following a U.S. Supreme Court ruling that affects majority black congressional districts. South Carolina, Alabama, Tennessee, and Louisiana are all considering changes. Millions of taxpayers penalized by the IRS during a coronavirus pandemic for late payments or filings may qualify for refunds or penalty terminations. However, relief is not automatic. Most taxpayers need to file a claim by July 10th to get their money back. The National Taxpayer Advocate warns the deadline is fast approaching. A federal court ruled last year taxpayers were not required to file on time during COVID-19. Apple agreeing to a $250 million settlement in a class action lawsuit over false advertising of Siri's AI capabilities. If approved, the deal means owners could receive up to $95. This is SRN News.
There's a moment nobody talks about with weight loss. It's the moment it stops working. The diet that worked before doesn't. Eating less stops moving the scale. That's not random. When your body's under stress, it slows your metabolism. That's why quick fixes eventually fail. At PhD Weight Loss, they focus on restoring your metabolism. And right now, when you call and mention Mike G, you'll get 2 free weeks and they'll pay for the cost of your food. Call 864-644-1900. That's 864-644-1900 or visit myphdweightloss.com.
America
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while paying for overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is an alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to health insurance with a biblical solution. Join CHM today by visiting chministries.org/wellness. That's chministries.org/wellness.
Rich Thomas Weather brought to you by M&M Outdoors. Book your stay today at MNMCampground.com for relaxation at its best. It's easy to find and hard to leave. M&M Outdoors, your home away from home.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We've got a very warm day today with a high around 87 and a significant storm system approaching. Partial sunshine today with the risk of some scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially by late afternoon, and an increasing threat tonight. Then the threat of strong to severe storms in the overnight hours and early in the day on Thursday. All modes of severe weather are possible, and there could be some locally heavy rainfall. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action with instant push notifications for severe weather alerts. It's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Big dreams for your home on a tight budget? ASE's $26.26 as you covered. Unlock your home's equity with just $26 in closing costs. No fees, no headaches. Visit your local ASE branch today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 420259.
1819 News.
Republican John Wall is running in the lieutenant governor's primary race this year. He says he wants the state to make the repeal of the grocery sales tax permanent. The 2% state sales tax on groceries is currently on hold for 2 months until the end of June. Wall says that he strongly advocated for the tax suspension when he was still the chairman of the Alabama Republican Party and before he jumped into the lieutenant governor's race. Wall said that any relief right now to Alabamians is a good thing and a step in the right direction. He says that taxing groceries is one of the most unfair burdens placed on residents here in the state and that he will seek to eliminate this grocery tax permanently. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Are you enjoying 1819 News? If so, consider joining 1819 News as a member. As a nonprofit news organization, we depend on the support of Alabamians like you. Memberships start out as little as $5 a month, and you'll get access to exclusive content only offered to our members. You'll be supporting independent journalism done by people who cherish Alabama values. Become a member today by visiting 1819news.com and clicking Become a Member. That's 1819news.com and click Become a Member today.
A family of 3 in the town of Clay was able to escape a house fire with their lives, but not anything else. The family found their rental home on fire this past Monday morning after a smoke detector went off. Firefighters are investigating the cause of the blaze. The house was totally destroyed. An Alabama man has filed a copyright infringement claim regarding a police training manual. Johnny Lee Smith claims he wrote the training manual for certifying police officers here in Alabama back in 2014. Smith now says that his content was stolen by the U.S. Army. He says the U.S. Army Civilian Police Academy out of Missouri is unlawfully appropriating, reproducing, and distributing his content after Army personnel attended one of his training programs. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number 1 in the number 2 business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
2026 marks 60 years that hope has had a home in Alabama. At the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches, children who've lost everything through no fault of their own have found something priceless. A safe place to live, a loving Christian family, and the chance to simply be kids again. Here, boys and girls grow up surrounded by care, guidance, and faith, learning right from wrong, learning responsibility, learning they are valued and that their lives have purpose. As the Alabama Sheriffs have believed for 6 decades, it's easier to build boys and girls than to repair men and women. These former ranchers are now teachers, parents, business owners, and leaders, living proof that love, structure, and faith can change a life forever. As the Alabama Sheriff's Youth Ranches celebrate 60 years of serving Alabama's children, you can help ensure the next child has the same chance. Learn how you can make a difference at alabamasheriffsyouthranches.org. 60 years of building lives, and we're just getting started.
Don't miss the River Region Healthy Living Expo happening Thursday, May 14th from 10 to 2 at the Shops at East Chase. From senior health to total wellness, it's all here and admission is free. Learn more in the Check It Out section at WAKA.com.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
You're listening
to Joey Clark.
Joey Clark.
And his old pal, Mr. Bader.
It's
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. 272-9228. That's 334-272-9228. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader here in the studio with me. We got a whole hour left, Eddie.
All right. We're going to talk about some news and some views.
Yeah, we can talk about the news. Now, I hate to do this to so many of the folks out there,
boy.
but there's a clip of Barack Obama that I got to play.
Barack Hussein Obama?
Yeah, Barack Hussein Obama.
That's right.
All right, you got to say it that way. A lot of folks, like, I can remember being like 19 and 20 years old and hearing folks go, Barack Hussein
You
Obama.
said his name is Hussein, right?
And I'm like, and part of me's like, that sounds a little racist. And then they bring up the birth certificate thing. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you fall for that, Joey?
Did I fall for that? No. No, whenever Greg would bring it up, he was born in Kenya, I'd say, no, I think it's Newfoundland. I did not buy that. But, I mean, who knows? In this day and age, who knows?
You're right. You're exactly right.
Like, I have no idea. My point of view also was like, well, he's president. Like, what do you think's going to happen? Like, somehow you're going to convince the corporate media and everybody
We're
to,
gonna
like...
reverse the election.
Yeah. Like, again, if he stole it fair and square.
Nothing we can do about it.
Just how Bush stole it fair and square.
Apparently, yeah. So, yeah.
Stole it fair and square. So here's Barack Obama. Barack Hussein Obama.
Okay.
Barry Soetoro. Was that a name he went by, I think?
Barry, yes.
And I'm remembering all this stuff from that era, like Glenn Beck doing that deep dive on Frank Marshall Davis being his mentor.
Oh, the pastor guy?
No, that's the chicken's coming home to roost
Yeah.
guy. No, that's I'm forgetting his name.
Real over the top.
Real over the top.
Mm-hmm.
No, Frank Marshall Davis was like a card-carrying communist.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of a mentor. And Bill Ayers helped him, too. He was part of the Weather Underground once. And,
Wow.
Yeah, the whole Chicago thing.
Chi-Town, baby.
Reverend Wright.
That's it.
Jeremiah Wright?
Jeremiah Wright.
Yep. Took me a second. Yeah, all the controversies from that era. And people are like, well, the biggest controversy, biggest scandal under Obama was the tan suit.
Not necessarily.
I'm like, yeah, are you high? Like, if you're high, yeah, that was
or
the
you
biggest
just
scandal.
didn't pay attention.
Right.
Yeah. And I did hear that a lot of, well, it was the president that had the least amount of scandals.
No, it's like, I was more reasonable because the news you watch, their guy was in there. So it was much more reasonable. When it's not their guy in there, like chaos.
Oh, yeah.
It's insane. Nothing can be done right. It's disorganized. And it's also just cruel and immoral.
Yep.
The way these people are.
This is very true.
And do you think that started with Trump?
No. Hello.
No, like they did that to Bush for years. And there's a lot Bush and team did that I didn't like.
No, that's a lot. But
so it's just, it's like, I think Trump is a unique thing, though.
Oh, 100%. You think we'll see another one?
No.
I don't either.
Nothing like this. This last 10 years is also, it's just, when you think about it for a second, it's like from 2015 to now, like the time warp
Blink
that's
of an eye,
happened,
dude.
especially throw COVID in there.
Blink of an eye.
Like the world is so freaking different. Just
Like-
10 years out.
You say throw COVID in there. That was 2 year slowdown of nothing.
Yeah, like a time warp.
Nothing.
Anyway, here's Barack Hussein Obama talking to Stephen Colbert.
Oh, Colbert. You hadn't quit yet?
And let's listen into these fellas.
Partisan, but you yourself are still a member of the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
There's a debate
on what the direction of the Democratic Party should be. It looks like it's going to be a fairly good midterm election for the Democrats. Chance to take the House, if not the Senate. But there's a big debate on what the leadership would be like going forward. Basically, it's liberals versus the left, to be very reductive about it. As my children say to me, Dad, you're a liberal. We're leftists. Because they're like, liberals are people who think things should basically stay the same.
Okay, so far I guess this is Colbert's show.
It's
on his
lacing
way
up
out.
my boots right now, yeah. It's fixing to get deep.
It's different than Johnny Carson, that's for sure.
Oh, for sure.
And Johnny Carson was a liberal.
Yeah.
In many ways. Anyway, let's try to keep going with this. I don't know. I'm trying to get to the Obama part.
You know what I mean? And the next generation really wants things to change. So you have great leaders. You have people like Abigail Spanberger and Mikey Sherrill, very centrist. But then you have further left.
No, okay, let's get to Barack Obama talking. Okay, let's listen into Barack.
Listen. And the reason I want to mention that is because I'm worried about the Republican Party, not just the Democratic Party.
See, he's going to shift it because it's actually a tough question Colbert asked him. That is a genuinely interesting, tough question. Which direction is the Democratic Party going to go? He obviously can't talk like he's having a cocktail with you.
Oh, he's got to cover.
Right, this is a public interview.
Yeah.
So he's like, well, let's worry about the Republicans. And listen to this.
When I was president, people would ask me, well, what change would you like to see in Washington? I'd say, I'd love a loyal opposition. I'd love a Republican Party that was conservative in some ways, that didn't agree with me on a whole bunch of stuff, but believed in rule of law and judicial independence and empirical
Wait, is that even real clapper right there?
No, that was as canned as it gets.
Evidence.
Is this Seinfeld? Is this Friends?
Manson wasn't constantly tapping into our worst impulses. And there has been a Republican Party like that in the past, and I want to see that returned because I think you have to have two healthy parties.
I'm worried about the Republican Party.
Why?
I'd love a loyal opposition. I'm quoting him. I'd love a Republican Party that was conservative in some ways, believed in the rule of law and judicial independence and science, and wasn't constantly tapping into our worst impulses. Talk about being an a-hole in a very eloquent way.
Yeah.
Well, and what he's really saying is I would love a Republican Party that lets us win.
Yeah, 100%.
I would love the Republican Party that was, well, the Republican Party for ages, that essentially let the progressives continue to progress while we were backseat drivers going, you should probably slow down a little bit. I mean, you're still kind of going in the right direction, but you should go a little slower. It's a fascinating thing. But yeah, I would love, we're conservative in some ways. Well, which ways, Mr. President?
Well,
which ways?
In the best ways.
Believed in the rule of law.
Do we?
Judicial independence.
Do we, though?
Well, I thought that we're celebrating a Supreme Court ruling right now.
If I remember correctly, he had some people that were told to come to court that just didn't come. They even got subpoenaed.
And science.
Well, you got the science.
We have to trust the science. Right. Yeah, and wasn't constantly tapping into our worst impulses. Okay. That's a very nice way of saying what you have been saying for years.
Right.
So good luck with that guy leading anything. Seriously, like if you actually want to lead on this, and lead on it in a public way. But he's not.
He's not leading on it.
And honestly, the pull that he has over the last several years has been squandered. Like, it's not the same thing. Like, that was one of the saddest things when he was trying to get Kamala over the top.
Yeah.
And he was trying to shame people. Like,
Worked
maybe.
for Joe?
It was just sad.
It was, but it worked for Joe.
I really was like, because when Obama ran the first time, I'm in college, my freshman year in college. So I'm a young, dumb, and full of ideas. Ideals, even.
Yeah, me too.
And so, like, I didn't vote for Obama, but I was like, I was like, well, maybe we'll, we aren't blue states, we aren't red states, we're the United States.
I fell for the hope and change.
the 2004 speech of the DNC, like the hope of change.
I fell for the hope and change.
And all meetings are going to be transparent and all this stuff.
And sinker.
And I'm like, you know what? We should give the guy a chance. Like, he seems like a reasonable dude. And then and especially also the youth, the energy, the so-called vision and all this stuff. And then you see, like, under the hood after these battles for the last 20 years, you're like, oh, goodness gracious.
It was crap from the beginning. I just fell for it.
Yeah. And it was so prepackaged.
Yeah.
And contrived.
But it's such a bill of goods we were sold. Me personally, I feel like I was sold one thing, and the guy I voted for was not the person who took office. Or at least his ideals were not.
But you know what I want in a Republican Party?
Yeah.
Winners. People that want to win. And win fairly.
Oh, okay. Well.
But how fair are things in politics? And you know what? If I was a Democrat, what I'd want out of my party? Or we're going to be liberal or socialist or leftist or blah, 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 blah. You know what I want? Win. I want wins.
But they should
I want to
both
win.
Right. What we all want, right?
I don't care what you got to tell the people. We need to win.
Oh, you're saying.
And then we do what we need to do to win more. And how do you do that? You do things legislatively that give you more power.
Yeah.
And in fact, the left, the progressives, some called them fellow travelers of the communists, and then the liberals. If you're a communist, like in like say the 30s, you would call yourself a progressive in polite society.
100%,
right.
But
they've been doing this for decades. They understand that, especially when you have an inciting event in a moment where you have the moral high ground, you don't just win on the moral high ground. You use that moral high ground to give yourself more power.
Yes.
For generations. And so that's what he needs to say. If I was a Democrat, I want a party that does that. And why'd y'all stop doing that? You seem to be doing that pretty well. And in fact, that's what they're going to do. They're going to want to expand the Supreme Court. They will like to add states.
Of course
they'd love to centralize elections even more.
Yeah. But that's fine. I want them to want that because most people that I know don't.
And then this is the issue with a lot of the Republicans, especially some of the Republicans Obama probably says he doesn't like but loves, like a Mitch McConnell.
Oh, 100%.
It's like, well, these, a Murkowski.
1,000%.
We can be reasonable with those folks.
Yeah, because they always vote the way we want them to.
As opposed to a party that wants to win. Mm-hmm. And how do you win? Well, you do things that give you more power so you can win some more.
But you do, right?
It's a very old idea. And I'm not saying you become totalitarian or authoritarian or yada, yada, yada. In fact, I would love if we just got out of the 20th century. Stopped with the metaphors and analogies to the 20th century.
Mm-hmm.
It would be very helpful. Stop talking. Don't be a commie. Don't be a fascist. How about just don't be either of those things? Maybe read history a little bit and pick something from history.
A communist?
And build off of it.
What if I pick a communist from history?
Don't pick the commies. Yeah, but that's what it always is. And then here in Alabama, it's like, it's the new Jim Crow. It's like, no, it's not.
That's what always kills me.
It's not.
Just because you label it for your own purpose doesn't mean I believe it.
Well, and the fact that anytime you wanted to do anything that is brought up, it's like, okay, what are we even doing here? Can't we get out of the 60s in this town?
No, because that is a guilt that they can ride over our heads or hold over our heads forever and a day.
Yeah, but they can't.
It's getting old, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's getting weak.
Mm-hmm. Weight room.
Yep.
Well, and it would be nice to, do new things.
Oh, 1,000%. But can you tell me, besides figures and the overtime bill, what other kind of positives have we seen from the Democratic Party? Just some ideas.
No, you mean Daniels in the overtime bill?
Yeah, Daniels, yeah.
I'm at a loss for words, Eddie. I don't know. No, I think they've been happy to play the sort of
loser.
Yeah,
that's what I think too.
Yes. Well, some people continue to feather their nest in their own backyard.
But it's easier being a loser like that when you got.
And Republicans have been doing that nationally in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And sometimes them's the breaks. Like, you ain't gonna get the majority, so play the game.
Come up with a better idea.
Play the hand you're dealt, so to speak.
Yeah.
But Yeah, it's just fascinating when I see on Colbert, Barack Obama, and like,
you know, at his last visit, he'll come back.
Like, you know how many people are watching that who have any sense of politics at all, and they just see it as pure theater?
Quite a few, actually.
In fact, that's how you should watch most of what Trump does, is pure theater.
Well, if you look at it, that's what it is. Even when he's
Right.
negotiating.
Yes.
And if you hadn't figured that out yet, man, yeah, you need to go back to grammar school.
The Pope is wrong on Iran, and then a week later, I love the Pope.
the
He's
Pope
just
is
wrong.
nice.
He can say whatever he wants, but, you know.
But it works, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's go to line one. You're on there. Who's this?
Good afternoon, Joey. It's Pat.
Hey, Pat. How you doing, man?
Well, I'm doing really good. I'm sitting here in a long gas line to get gas so I can get home. But
$4.19?
I heard. No, I'm at Sam's. It's $3.85, I think.
Ooh, that's good.
But yeah, it is. But I heard Michael on the store, and I'm in the market for a washer and dryer because we've got a Maytag set that we've had for 20-some years, and I've repaired it 2 or 3 times, and the dryer needs to be repaired again. And my wife says, "Well, just fix it again." And I said, "I'm tired of fixing the darn thing." And I've heard him say that they can beat the big box stores, and I thought, yeah, right. It's easy to say that. So I went in there last Friday, and I looked at a model at Lowe's, Maytag. We've had Maytags for 50 years. My wife and I have been married almost 50 years now. We've had Maytags. This is our 3rd set that we're getting rid of. And believe it or not, they have the same model at Cohen's that they've got at Lowe's, and the washer was $100 less, and the dryer was $100 less.
Nice.
Wow.
And when I heard him talking today, when he was talking about the speed thing, I didn't know you could spend $4,000 on a washing machine.
I've seen higher than that. We did some out at Hyundai that they used to use special kind of cloths in the paint room. They're $8,000 washing machines.
Woo!
They didn't last any longer than a $2,000 washing machine. But they were, I forget what they put on industrial use or something, but it was a Chinese manufacturer.
Oh, no, that's the China.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So, but anyway, yeah, he beats Lowe's. So
with price and customer service, 1,000%.
I love you telling us that, telling the audience that, and I'm not surprised because he is that good. But I'm glad that was your experience, Pat.
Yes, sir. You have a blessed day.
You too, Pat. Thanks, bud.
How are we going to get our budget up? I know. We just put industrial.
That's it, dude. You just go stick that label on there, just like anything for a boat. It's marine. Oh, it just went up $200.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the word boat is an acronym for? Break out another 1,000.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I had the BMW, you're like, you know what BMW stands for? I'm like, yes, I know. I'm aware.
And you know it well. I mean,
thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway. This is part of the program?
Yeah.
Brought to you by Pest Pro Services.
Some of the best in the business, Joe.
Another great local sponsor. And, we were talking about the whole time suck of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Pest Pro is one of those businesses that kind of started right out of that.
They really did. They didn't miss a beat, man.
And have grown leaps and bounds. Started with 2 people, and now I've lost count of how many folks they have.
Oh, yeah. They got some great folks. In fact, they're hiring right now. Ooh. In fact, I even think there's a signing bonus I saw on their Facebook page, Joe. Yes. So if you're interested in that.
So you can just search Pest Pro Services on Facebook?
Yeah, check them out on Facebook. I saw it out there the other day. Mm-hmm. And they're a great company to work for. We talk about Ashley all the time. She's super great. I love her to great, man. And all the people that I deal with, all the people that work there. We deal with them from termite inspections to our own personal stuff. I've never had a bad experience at all. In fact, the first time we ever used them, it was Ashley and Zach, and I needed somebody to crawl under a house to save a deal. And Bo Goodson suggested call Ashley. He said she's new in the business. I bet she'd be hungry enough to do it. So she came out there. She said, yeah, and she brought Zach. They crawled under that house. 2 days later, I was at my very first closing. So,
beautiful.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, man, it's nothing like where you got everybody wanting to do something, but one piece of paper standing in your way. And I tried probably 5 or 6 other pest control companies. They wouldn't even do it. Pest Pro came out, got right on the job, and Eddie went to closing.
Folks, if you want to learn more, you can always go to ppsriverregion.com. Or if you're looking for work, if you're looking to work for a great company,
oh yeah,
check out their listing there on Facebook. Or you can always call them direct just for any sort of help. Subscribe to that monthly subscription model. Pretty great way to control costs over the year. 265-9990. That's 265-9990. When you want to know, call a pro. Pest Pro Services. And be sure to tell Ashley and that great team that Joey and Eddie, those fellas on the radio, sent you. 272-9228. That's 334-272-9228. Let's check 1819.
What do you think they got going on?
I don't know. They might have an update. About what's going down there at the old State House there about to tear down.
Yeah.
Did you see they had to put folding chairs in the Senate chamber because they had already moved the Senate desks?
Yeah, but Joey, I got to be honest.
The Senate chamber is nice.
My thought on that was they can't stand.
Have you seen some of these senators?
Right. If you can't stand for a couple hours, maybe you're not in the physical condition to be the senator.
You don't understand what it's like to have an aggravated prostate, son.
This is true. I hope I never understand that. But still, there's times, I even think Jeff Poore said it earlier about the governor, there's times where you just go step away and do something else because you're at an age where you're not bringing anything to the table.
My PSA scores off the charts. You tell me to stand. All right.
Just saying.
But there is something.
What?
This is the new top story there at 1819 News from Craig Munger.
Oh, how's our buddy Craig?
Well, here's his write-up. Report from Montgomery. He's down there. The Alabama House of Representatives was especially tense on Wednesday morning as lawmakers voted to invoke cloture during deliberations on a bill that would allow the state to utilize district maps it is currently federally enjoined from using. The special session was called after the 6-3 majority ruling in Louisiana v. Calais, in which the U.S. Supreme Court held that race-based redistricting is unconstitutional. Alabama swiftly reacted, filing motions to have the injunction on the congressional map approved by lawmakers in 2023 lifted. The 2023 map followed an initial map that was blocked by a federal court, forcing lawmakers to redraw it. Despite the redrawing, a 3-judge panel likewise found that the 2023 map likely violated the Voting Rights Act of 1965. A federally appointed special master drew a map for the state to use in the 2024 election, and the state remains under a court order prohibiting the use of new congressional maps until after the 2030 census. The bill approved by the House on Wednesday would require the state to hold a special election for the 2026 congressional race using the 2023 map if SCOTUS lifts the injunction. The bill's sponsor, House Pro Tem Chris Pringle, stood at the podium for over 4 hours.
Oh, wow.
While sundry Democrats accused Republican lawmakers of racism by diluting black representation in using the 2023 maps. Others speculated that the entire state was in contempt of court for challenging a ruling it had previously agreed to. Are we not in this chamber right now in violation of that order, said House Minority Leader Anthony Daniels. The state has always defended its ability to use the legislatively drawn map, Pringle replied. In our statement, we would not challenge the length of the injunction. We never said we wouldn't challenge the legal basis of the injunction. And after Calais, we believe we basically are on the right side. We have the right to appeal. I think that's a good answer from Pringle. Notably missing from Wednesday's proceedings was any vocal defense from House Republicans. Despite the bevy of Democratic lambasting of the proposed legislation, not one Republican lawmaker spoke up in defense except Pringle's own exculpations spoken in retort. Well done, Craig. Things did get confrontational on several occasions. House Speaker Nathaniel Ledbetter twice had to slam his gavel.
Uh-oh.
To calm tempers on the floor. While Ledbetter was away from his seat, prostate. I don't know that for a fact. It just fit with the callback, folks. Sometimes you got to go pee.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do it on the floor.
Right.
That's just wrong, even if we're about to tear down the building.
One more time.
Sign it, die. So while Ledbetter was away from his seat, State Rep Tom Jackson, the Democrat from Thomasville, Alabama, asked Pringle if he was schizophrenic.
Oh.
To which Pringle pointed his finger and emphatically stated, "That's an attack on my character and I'm not going to put up with it."
Just a question.
Ledbetter threatened to turn off the microphone of State Rep Wandalyn Gavan from Birmingham.
Oh,
who I have grown to love.
Yeah,
I think that woman's
we
great.
We
I
are
like
fans
that
of
woman.
hers. You know
I
that.
like that woman. I made fun of her makeup years ago. I apologize. She is awesome.
She's come a long way, buddy.
I'm sure we disagree on so much stuff, but I like
99% of stuff. But I do like her.
But he threatened to turn off her microphone for not staying germane to the bill after she tried to rant about previous attempts to stifle black votes in America's history. You got to stay germane. What? Yeah, it's a new starting linebacker at Louisiana State University.
That's a Jermaine I know.
Ain't that LSU? Yeah, I think so.
That's a Jermaine I know.
Yeah, stay Jermaine, middle linebacker. The oftentimes less than subtle accusations of racism was also prevalent from Democratic lawmakers accusing the Republican supermajority of trying to cut down Democratic representation in Congress. Yes, that's what they're doing. Why? Because they want to win.
Yes.
And y'all are acting like you don't want to win.
Right.
Why is it fair for only you to want to win and us not to win?
Y'all are just greedy.
Currently, Democrats control 2 of Alabama's 7 congressional seats. Congressional District 2 was flipped from Republican after the state used a federally imposed map in that 2024 election. After roughly 4 hours of Democratic protest against the bill, House Majority Leader Paul Lee called for a vote on the previous question, the House's nomenclature for limiting further debate to 10 minutes. The motion on the previous question passed along party lines, followed by 8 minutes of further protest by State Rep. Prince Chestnut, a Democrat from Selma. Pringle, seemingly annoyed by his lengthy time at the podium, finally stated, "It's obvious as an attorney you've gone back and studied all this. You're trying to twist and use my words against me, and I'm just not going to let you talk." The bill passed 75 to 29, followed swiftly by a motion to adjourn. State Rep. Rhett Marquez, who is facing former U.S. Rep. Jerry Carl and others in the race for Alabama's 1st congressional district, abstained from voting.
Interesting.
I wonder why you abstained.
That's what I'm thinking.
I think you should vote for it, Rhett.
Yeah.
It's a good name.
Oh, yeah, Rhett?
Rhett is a good name. I think it's a good, solid.
Grew up with a kid. Rhett, why not?
Was he a good, solid dude?
He's a good dude.
Yeah, there's just something solid about. I'm sure there's a few Rhetts that went off the rails and got into all that like demon worship stuff, but most Rhetts, solid fellas.
I will agree.
Name can be destiny, Eddie. Look at what you've done by your birth name.
Oh, the things I have done with my birth name.
You know what I mean? How it can be destiny?
Yes, it can be. It really can be.
Just saying. If I had gone by Joe instead of Joey for my whole life,
Yeah.
it probably would have been a little different.
Oh, definitely.
If I'd gone by Joseph.
Oof.
Even
I know some Josephs, though, and
I think Joseph.
you're not a
strong
Joseph, though.
Oh, not
You're
so.
more of a Joey than a Joseph.
Yeah, again, the name can be destiny.
Yeah.
You sort of just wear it like a glove.
Yep.
And then it just builds into you. You don't know where glove ends and skin begins.
Go to the doctor, Joey.
But you were able to change your stars.
Yeah.
You changed stuff. I'm not trying to give away all your secrets, but
I got tired of being called Randy because I always get yelled at.
no, dude, in all seriousness, when you went from Randy to Eddie, did things really change in life?
Yes.
Name is destiny.
I mean, I could tell you many of them, and you would mock me for it, but it's true.
Well, tell me one of them.
I'm not going to get mocked.
Well, you already mocked me for having my hair up.
The ladies love me a little bit more.
As an Eddie?
As an Eddie.
As opposed to a Randy?
Yep. But do you know why my name is Randy? I'll go ahead and blow it out there. My mom, named me Randy because in Britain that meant horny. Why would you name your kid that? Why would you name your kid that? And then tell him. So anyway.
Like the Austin Powers scene?
Yeah, and
Do I make you Randy, baby?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why
it.
your name is Randy.
Yes. And my mom thought that was so funny.
I'm not going to mock you. That's hilarious.
No, it's
That's
not.
just funny.
It was fine until 10, 11, 12 years old when she told me. And all of a sudden, I don't know if I like this.
I was like,
yeah, Joe?
That's great. That's perfect.
We're from Highland Gardens.
Where does the Eddie come from?
My middle name's Edward. That was my grandfather's middle name.
Well, that's a good, solid name, too. Edward. Yes. That's like royal.
Yeah. Okay. But I didn't want to be Edward. That's no offense, but most Edwards are kind of a little nerdy. So.
Oh, my middle name's Ray, and that's the name my grandfather went by. His middle name, though, was also Ray. The reason he went by Ray, his first name, Lester. He did not want to be a Lester.
I can understand why.
He'd rather be a Ray.
I could understand why. I really can, especially with, I can understand why. Lester seems like a serious person, serious name.
It could go either way.
Yeah, it can go off the rails in a hurry, but
But he lived up to Ray pretty well.
It's still funny,
He
though.
was such a practical joker, man.
My mom still calls me Randy, so I know I'm in trouble. She's still Randy, and then Yes, ma'am. You know.
Well,
And,
I'm
you know, I
often
think Susanna called me.
I'm often reminded because my granddaddy, my dad's dad, Ray, was often he just was a practical joker, constantly messing with his own kids, messing with it. He had like several brothers and sisters, messing with all them, and this is a weird way of putting it, but like I saw a clip just come up, and you're going through short videos, and the thing comes up. He loved when it was first coming out, William Shatner in Boston Legal. He
So
loved
many people love that
character because that was his sense of humor.
The
clip I saw was like, well, she's fat and being fat is contagious. Yes. Like he loved that sort of stuff.
He played a pretty good role in that.
So yeah, I'm noticing. I wrote about this a few years back, but I am noticing, like, especially as he got older, he would just get tickled with himself to where he couldn't even tell a story without laughing first, or tell a joke without cracking himself up, knowing the punchline, but he didn't even say it. And that's starting to happen to me. But,
yeah, that's a good thing, Joey. You're maturing.
Yeah, I'm maturing. Something like that. Yeah, maybe I was all wrong just sticking with Joey.
No, I don't know. You can always move and change it again.
To what? Ray?
You could be Ray, but are you really a Ray? Or you
We could ask Ray Bowles if I could live up to being a Ray.
You could be lightning. Yeah. What's wrong with that? With the hair back like that? Lightning. Without the G, just the N. Lightning.
Anyway, we'll be right back.
You're listening to Joey Clark.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
When it comes to your mortgage, who you work with matters. And this is one decision where local makes all the difference. Don't fall victim to flashy mailers, spam calls, or 1-800 lenders who don't even know your name, much less your neighborhood. Those lenders are often sitting in some faraway state, reading from a script, and chasing volume, not relationships. A local lender understands the market you live in, or should I say that we live in. At Alabama Home Mortgage, you can look at us in the eye and trust us with one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. Local lenders don't disappear after closing day. Our reputation is built right here, one family at a time. So before you pick up the phone and call a stranger, remember us, Kim Williams and Madeline Cannon at Alabama Home Mortgage. You deserve guidance from someone who knows the community because they're a part of it. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello everyone, Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
Hey Biscuits fans, make Wednesdays a night to remember with 334 nights at Davos Park. Fans can enjoy $3 hot dogs, $3 peanuts, and $4 craft beer cans while cheering on the Biscuits. It's fun, affordable, and the perfect midweek escape. Get your tickets at biscuitsbaseball.com or call 323-BALL. Butter up!
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. We've got a very warm day today with a high around 87 and a significant storm system approaching. Partial sunshine today with the risk of some scattered showers and thunderstorms, especially by late afternoon, and an increasing threat tonight. Then the threat of strong to severe storms in the overnight hours and early in the day on Thursday. All modes of severe weather are possible, and there could be some locally heavy rainfall. Our weather app will keep you on top of the action with instant push notifications for severe weather alerts. It's free in the App Store. Just search Rich Thomas Weather. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Live local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Actually, we're going to change my name to JR.
JR?
Somebody suggested JR.
No, we're going with JR. We're going with Junior.
No, let's say JR. I think JR
like
is
Junior,
all right.
but okay.
And I can wear this Piggly
Junior!
Wiggly hat and let the locks continue to grow, the beard
Oh,
continue
definitely.
to
Now
grow.
that plays a lot better than the
Yeah.
pulled back. Get me another glass of Chardonnay.
You don't like the my hair pulled up?
I didn't.
It's the first time I've done that, and I was very conscious of when I did that.
Yeah.
That I was going to walk in here that way. I knew I was going to get comment because I hadn't done that in months ever.
I mean, it was a unique look if we were at a 5-star restaurant and you were the maitre d' or the wine guy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But
Well, it's
Joey
just
Clark, the radio guy,
just
no.
a low messy bun.
No, I don't even like that. No.
What are you talking about?
Men in a bun, no. Unless it's a bun cake, no.
Well, that's why I'm changing my name to JR. It'll always be down. Samuel, how are you?
J.R. Yes, Montgomery all the way. I'm doing well. Busy, cat covering up poo.
Yeah.
And I had a minute, but I just the whole Joey, as a man who was has been in love and married a wonderful woman, a woman of a good moral character and standards and values and all that good crap. Yeah. I loved her so much. When my name is Sam, and when I would hear Samuel, oh my goodness, yeah, that's it. The hair on your back goes like,
You know you're in trouble.
That's it, man. I might as well go out here to the whipping post. So,
When your mom would holler out Joseph, did you know?
Yeah,
it was
sure.
you?
Yeah.
Or sometimes it'll just be, Joey!
And yeah, you could tell by the tone that this was trouble.
Yes. And it's like, can't we just get an intercom system?
Like in the neighborhood,
walkie-talkies at least.
The neighborhood can't hear me calling for my boy.
Yeah,
If
I'd
we got
much rather hear
walkie-talkies.
Shirley get down here as opposed to Joey. I'm like, goodness gracious, Mike.
I can almost hear it. No, y'all guys had me thinking about some old day stuff earlier when you were talking about Barbarella. I was trying to remember where was the first place I actually saw that, because it was the pre-VCR days for me, and it's still I'm still thinking about it. Anyway, Randy, yes, Randy. When I hear Randy, I think about that guy that replaced Eric on the '70s show. Now, I wasn't even watching it. That's the thing, and I wasn't even watching the '70s show then when it happened. But I'm just saying, he's the replacement. So,
Wait, when
Eddie
Topher
Hallwell-
Grace left, they
Yeah.
run somebody else in?
Had Randy come
Yeah.
in, but she was a pretty cool character. Now that's not knocking.
Now that one guy, Red, that's a good name.
Red Farmer or Red? What was Red's last name?
There you go. Yeah, that's better than
Red
J.R.
Foreman.
J.R.
Yes.
Red.
Yeah, you do look more like a JR with a hat than a Junior.
Yeah,
I'll give you
let's
that.
say.
I'll give you that.
What else is going on? Nothing. Oh man, I'm wrapping up my booklet. This I'm trying to think of my vocabulary failed me. My SNAP. The state, they spent a lot of money on paper. They gave me a stack of papers to read over and whatnot for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll all be resolved here shortly.
Well, good deal.
Yeah,
I don't want you to eat the junk food
Yep.
no more.
Don't drown in the paperwork, my friend.
That's good advice from both of you. But the junk food, I am making a effort. But my personal discipline has just been shot. And it's got me mad at myself. You know how you bottom out and you finally, man, I got to do better.
Yep.
There, I said it on air. I've got to do better. So.
Well, but I have to say, though, if you continue to just take too long sitting there wrapping up and playing with your stack, I want you to hear this voice.
Stop playing with it.
Agreed.
Oh man, it's like Joey. It's like a wet blanket. You know, you stare at all this stuff, and there's one true, clear path to the goal, and it's hidden. It's kind of like a quest.
A quest.
All right, I'm going long on this. Guys, thank you for taking my call.
See you, Samuel.
But,
Yeah, hit it more than 3 times. You're just playing with it, son.
Yep. This is the truth. Your dad told you that too, huh?
Grandfather, actually.
Oh,
when we were building something, we were fixing a part of his back shed where he kept his riding lawnmower, and
That's where you're doing it?
Yeah, we were fixing like something on the shed, replacing some boards and stuff.
I got you. Yeah.
And I was like, no, he was talking about hitting the nail on the head, and he meant the other thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
how many times did it take you to drive that nail, Joey? Did you bend it?
Oh yeah. I
Did
bent
you
a lot of nails.
Did you just keep going with it once it was bent, Joey?
Yeah. They call me old bent nail JR.
Those bent nails will get you, boy.
Ladies love it.
It's not just about sex.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings, 6 till 9, and afternoons, 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number 1 in the number 2 business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
The River Region's News Talk station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
After damning politicians uphill and down dale for many years as rogues, vagabonds, frauds, and scoundrels, I sometimes suspected, like everyone else, I often expect too much of them.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Final moments of the program. And do we have the man himself?
Yeah, I was going to ask you something.
What?
Would you recommend a good carpet guy?
Yeah, I know a guy.
Do you?
Named Ray.
Really?
Yeah, Ray Bolts from Prattville Carpet. Hey, Ray, how you doing?
I'm great. Hey, I think all three of us need to go in together and buy CNN.
I'm down.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be the quiet person in the back that's hooraying, and y'all borrow all the money.
No, see, I was just hoping the opposite. You'd be the money guy, and we could be the correspondents.
And one of the selling points, though, in terms of if you give me some creative control of what's actually going on in the air, we get Bagala and Tucker Carlson back. We're bringing back Crossfire, baby.
Crossfire, one of the best shows I ever had. Not.
Do you know how much money somebody could make if they bought CNN and flipped it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, like hardcore conservative?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Much like Twitter?
Yeah.
And not like those metrosexuals over at Newsmax.
I'm telling you, you could make a fortune if we only had money, but we don't.
That's
So
what holds
we'll
us
keep
back.
selling floors.
That and Spirit Airlines,
That's
man.
what
We could buy
holds us
Spirit
back.
Airlines. We could make some money.
I'm a little scared. Have you ever flown Spirit?
One time, man, they did the whole cattle call on me. I didn't expect that. That was the first and last for
Morgan
me.
got trapped in- yeah, she would. I think Bahamas or somewhere on their honeymoon.
Uh-huh.
And they flew Spirit because Blair had to pay for the honeymoon and he went super cheap.
They probably didn't even get to sit together, man. It's Spirit Air.
Morgan's not used to traveling that way. I think she realized,
Anyway, how's the carpet business?
But I tell you what, in all honesty, if y'all need a floor, it's not going to get overcharged. There's a reason I can't buy CNN because I'm not going to rip you off. Call us, 285-8117. Let us come in and give you that free measurement.
Again, that number's 285-8117, and be sure to tell them that you heard Ray on the radio with Joey and Eddie. I was thinking about Ray, my grandfather used to go by Ray. Do you think I could pull off? It's also my middle name. You think I could pull off being a Ray?
Yep.
I think we got to call you like more like Sugar Ray.
Mama's middle name.
Wait, say that again.
So real life story. We're twins, right?
Yeah.
So they named Ron, actually Ronnie after Dad,
Okay.
and I got Ray as Mom's middle name, and then I got Clark, Dad's middle name, and Ron got Mama's last name, her maiden name, which is of all things Weekly.
Weekly.
Now, as a kid, do you not think I had so much fun with that as a child?
Yes, I hope so.
I would tell everybody they named me after. Oh yeah, they named me after Superman. Ron, what is your middle name?
So your name is Ray Clark?
Over that one.
Ray Clark Bowles.
Yeah, that's my grandfather. What he went by.
Yeah, Ray Clark. Yeah. See, we have a lot in common.
Yeah, you do.
Indeed, we do.
Except for your I'm sure your grandfather's a better man than I am, so I can't live up to those shoes.
Well, and you're an empty nester, and I'm still a bachelor at 37, so there's a few differences.
It's all in perspective.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, Joey, a lot of us consider you very lucky. So just keep that in mind. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I'm an empty nester now. I'm loving life. I can't complain anymore. It's great.
Eddie's trying to get people in trouble.
Yeah,
well, I appreciate it, Ray.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll see y'all.
See you, Ray.
Hello, Pamela.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
It's great to see you.
It's good to be back. It's been 2 weeks, I think.
You know what?
My life has been a roller coaster.
I'm going to be very honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
When I first come in here today, it smelled like a boys' locker room. Now it smells good again.
Yeah.
It really does.
Well, this place needs
I know, it needs some air, but when someone comes in that's fresh and beautiful as her, like a beautiful flower, the place kind of notices.
Like a beautiful flower. What kind of flower would you say?
I would say you are more like a tulip.
What?
Yeah, what's wrong with a tulip?
Tulip?
That's a very girly flower.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh.
What's wrong with the tulips?
Well, you know.
Would you
Peonies?
Would you rather be like
peonies is nice.
a rose with the thorns and stuff?
No, I was thinking like a Venus flytrap.
Oh, that's a good one. I wish I would have thought of that, but that's a good one. Dang, that's a good one.
So, did we learn anything today? I learned a lot about the 60s and all the women.
Great movies.
All the women y'all used to lust over.
Yeah, great movies in the 60s.
I remember seeing that Barbarella ad for the first time as like a little girl, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's what grown women look like in Hollywood?
I know. I watched it live here on my phone and had a reaction. Her taking off that spacesuit.
I know.
And I'm like, my.
That is like one of my formative memories for real. I was like, that is a grown. That's what you can
go to
look
the
like?
drive-in with your dad and watch that movie, guys. Yeah, awkward. Don't think he thought it was that kind of movie either.
I've never seen the actual movie. I just remember that scene, and I was like, oh my gosh.
I remember the opening scene, and the movie place used to have a playground up front, and I thought, this is a good time for me to just kind of ease on out of here and go to the playground. I felt so awkward.
my gosh.
Yeah, I had to walk a little funny, but it was still good. Good
Yeah,
time.
but then you see like what she looks like now, and you're like, yeah.
It's what she became, man.
What did she become?
Hanoi Jane.
Oh, that's who it was?
Yeah.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
completely
I know,
different person.
I
just from
know.
looks.
Ugh.
And I really hate it because I like her as an actress, but I hate her.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. Can't do it.
Man.
Go to line 2. You're on the air. Who's this?
Flower Child.
Hey, Flower Child.
Hey.
I have a suggestion, Joey.
Okay.
Why doesn't Coach get Trump to come down here and primary some of our rhinos in our state
I
house?
would love that.
Here.
I would
And-
love
and-
that.
And Ledbetter needs to be the very first one that goes.
Thank you.
So maybe Coach, if Coach can't get Trump to come down here, maybe Coach could come down here and primary them.
I'd love that too.
That'd be awesome as well. And you saw what happened in Indiana.
Yep.
There? Yeah.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Exactly.
And so maybe they'll listen to this radio station and say that they're not invincible now.
And real quick, by the way, just completely different. Have y'all seen this Spencer Pratt ad as he's running for mayor of Los Angeles?
Okay, I have been on his camp
Yeah.
for months.
Yeah, he's
I don't know nothing about it.
I have been he went to USC for poli-sci.
Okay.
He's not a dumb dude.
Right.
What was he on?
Laguna Beach.
Laguna
Or
Beach,
the
yes.
Hills or something.
Laguna Hills, that's what it was.
But he is not stupid. And he's a true Californian who's for Californians.
Pro California?
Yeah.
Real?
Yeah.
Real California?
And Eddie,
old
have
California?
you, have you seen this?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen
Oh
it.
my goodness! I
It's
don't know if I can play it
awesome.
on there.
Really?
Well, it's like an AI generated thing where Karen Bass is like in this court and she's the Joker. And I will quote it. Excuse me, pardon me. And it's like, we just need help. We've got crackheads outside our school. And it's like this dramatic thing. And he becomes Batman. But it's like, well, and Gavin Newsom goes, well, the best I can do is buy your son a new pussy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was like, wow. And it's like epic, and he goes in, and the whole crowd starts throwing tomatoes at the likeness of all these folks. It's like this epic action scene.
Oh, I got to see
with
this.
huge, music.
I've
and,
got to see this.
Like, it's intense, and like, I quoted a pretty salacious part, but it's like it gets your attention, and you're like, okay, this thing has got millions and millions of views. At this point,
If
so.
you go back and follow Spencer Pratt on TikTok, since the fires destroyed his house, he has been
That's when he-
after Gavin Newsom. Like, took it very personally. And I think his house and his parents' house were destroyed. And his family, who are famous from the Hills, that show, they live in an Airstream on their
Right now,
property.
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
So,
wow. Well, I don't think, I think last time I heard there'd only been like 12 building permits put out so far.
yeah.
It's been 2 years, over 2 years.
Yeah, and this is what they're. I mean, I hope he wins. And Rogan's now saying, "Oh, I
Oh,
kind of like this
great.
guy. I think he's
Yeah.
all right." Yeah.
He's actually smart.
I like that.
So,
Boy, that'd be a unique change.
yeah, you got to see the video. Anyway, we got to get out of here.
All right, man. We'll
Y'all
see you
stay
guys in
tuned. Happy
Mayana.
hour with Greg and Pamela. They're next.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Coosa.